All right, welcome back, everybody. Welcome. Talking is hard. Hello, and everyone. Welcome back to Bingothon Winter 2024. You may find the link to donate to Fred Hutch right below the stream, or type !donate in chat for that. And now here we are for you with Amnesia, the bunker, featuring our very own Pikastroff. And thanks to your generous donations, we have reached the mod incentive, and also we have reached $800 for Bingothon Winter 2024. Don't stop right here. We still want to go to 4,000 before the Bluey run, because we want to see Rob the Gamer in the Bluey costume. And with that, Pika, take it away.
All right, thank you, Zed. So hello, welcome back to Amnesia the Bunker, sequel to my Amnesia the Bunker run from summer 2024. So, first off, the two incentives that I have for this run were met, and I want to say thank you guys for donating to it. So the first incentive, one of the incentives that was just met, is running with mods, and you can see I am indeed running with mods because you can see on the top right here, running modded game. In terms of what the mod is, I don't want to say what it is now. I just prefer for you to have a reaction of what it is when you see what it is. And my hope is that it's gonna make things a bit more funny and chaotic when playing, which is what we like to see at Bingothon. The second incentive was randomizing the location of the gun. And so here you can see the setting. I'll run you through the settings I'll go with for this run in just a bit. And you can see, I know there were some settings I have not finished setting. There you go. So revolver in locker, that's the setting. As it says, should the revolver be located inside one of the code lock lockers instead of being handed to the player by the wounded soldier, which is at the very beginning of the game. And second, randomized locker locations. So it means that the gun will be in a locker, and said lockers will be randomized in the map. So this is definitely gonna be fun. In terms of the game settings, I'm gonna go with an approach that's slightly different from how we did last summer. So I might start off with a setting that might make it seem like it's gonna make the game easier, because I decided to set the generator runtime as infinite. But don't let it fool you, because the reason why I did this is because I remember the summer run where we're stuck in fuse hell and we were basically in the dark 24/7. And to make up for it, I've basically setting the monster's presence, there we go, to very high. In fact, actually, let's make this even more fun by setting it to maximum. And actually, this needs to be shortened to make this harder. And into the fuses, we're still gonna be locked in to most areas in the bunker being locked in darkness. So it means that even with the generator being on, we still need to find fuses to light up the bunker, generally speaking. And even with that, the monster is still gonna be out and about very aggressively. So even if the lights are on, it still should be a challenge to go through it. And at least it means we're not stuck in the dark during the whole run, which I think was one of the issues we had last run. I decided to put also a lot of traps because chaos. The only other maybe amount of grace I'm giving myself is maybe just putting a bit higher amount of ammunition. Maybe resources, just to have some room to play around, because I still want to make sure we can actually make progress in the run. I'll be honest, it's been a while since I've actually done a bingo run, so I'm not sure about the balance. Hopefully it's gonna be okay. But yeah, those hopefully, and actually, how about just for the heck of it, why not make the fires long, just to make things even funnier. So yeah, I think that should be that. Continue. Yeah, start. Okay. So with that said, we're gonna start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh wait, no, that wasn't the button. There we go.
Yeah.
Exactly, chaos. So, for those of you that are not familiar with Amnesia the Bunker, well, you might already have seen a hint via that button that it's a game that features a lot of randomization options natively, which I think is what makes it a fun bingo game. So the principle of the game is that you're locked in this World War One bunker as a French soldier. You're basically the only survivor waking up in there on your own, but you're not on your own. Turns out there's a nasty monster in there, and you need to find a way to escape the bunker. That's the main gist of the plot of the game. And obviously that's not what we're gonna go through for this run. We're not gonna go through. We're not really gonna care about that in particular. A lot of this bingo is gonna rely on, and especially as I look at the board that we have, on collecting stuff. Now what's going to be interesting is that although there are some items which are in specific locations that don't get randomized, a lot of the items that you obtain, and a lot of the, for example, the dog tags that you need to obtain, which contain the codes for the lockers, which also have their locations randomized, are like, a lot of it is randomized on quite a few levels. So it means that although I can have a general idea of where to go, I might not necessarily have the best idea at all times, and especially with no fuses. So there we go. We're just about to wake up in this mysterious bunker. Just gonna pull up chapter, just so I can. There we go. You might see that I've got Steam Notes open up, and that's because, and it's that way that I'm gonna keep track of what has been obtained. In the run, I'll just like each time we obtain stuff, I'll just make a note on there, because it can be a bit hard otherwise to keep track of stuff, especially in consideration of the in-game audio seems a bit loud. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna just go into maybe reduce that. Hopefully it's better now. So for example, here we have a note. So I made, there we go. We're gonna name it. I'm gonna put it at 0+1 because I'm gonna confirm them, so to speak. I'm gonna commit them once we save, because otherwise it's basically lost. I think we've got some fairly easy goals to start off with. I collect 5 notes, which shouldn't be too difficult to obtain, I think. And so there we go. This location is where. Wait, no, actually no. I was going to say this is where I find the gun, but no, it is not where you find the gun. We've got a second note here, so 0+2. All right. So. We got one photo here, so likewise gonna make a quick note of that. 0+1, and I think there was a goal with pictures, wasn't there? Collect 10 photos. Yeah, there's a couple photo goals in there. So there we go. 3 notes. Now, I'm just wondering at which point will the mods, the bigger mod that I have, be revealed. Let's just say that even right now I'm already kind of acting with the consideration of that mod being on. There will be a point I will accidentally do something stupid and trigger something, but yeah. So normally this is where the gun would be, but obviously we're not gonna get it here. Right now I'm just kind of exploring the initial area, just to see if I can gather material, which so far this area seems rather empty, so, but that's fine. So in the beginning, very beginning of the game, the monster is not gonna come out, as far as I'm aware. but once we get some key items, which we'll get to in just a few minutes, the game will, the monster will start coming out from there on. So that shouldn't, which, considering the route, it shouldn't take long for that. But oh! There we go. So there we go. So I think I accidentally moved the chair, and I think that kind of reveals it. That everything, all objects, for example, this, if I were to throw it, everything explodes upon impact. Basically everything. Which leads to a lot of chaos when you're out and about with a monster. And I just accidentally moved the chair and made it explode. Which, yeah, we're lucky we're in a safe area right now, but I think once we get into mid-game, this is, gonna be certainly interesting. Doctor 0 plus 1, 0 plus 4. Actually, dumb. I can, whoop. And there we go. That's 5 notes. Oh, grenade. Well, we practically don't even need grenade at this point because, that's 5 notes, and I'm gonna save here. There we go. Which means we can get that. There we go. That would be useful. I know there's some notes. We technically don't need to open up anything. What we need is this. So 4659. So these codes that we get. These codes. There we go. An additional note. So that's 6. Do get randomized as well. So we definitely need to we can't just memorize them for like from previous playthroughs. We'll need to basically reset them. Well, get them every single time. That's 4659 for this one. 4, 6. And yeah, you do have a point. Grenade also explode. Who would have thought? Let's see. Are there any further notes related? Oh yeah, there's 15 notes. Because I was thinking if we had all note related goals already, that it's not really necessary to search for notes specifically. But luckily it's not that many notes. We've been pretty lucky. I will say we do have some late game goals though, so it's still gonna mean we're gonna need to access to late game. Which, for reference, we never actually got to in the summer 24 run, so that's gonna be interesting. Here is my nemesis, the rats. Anyone who's watched the summer 24 run might remember why. And oh, there is a trap in this room. So let's not go there. One more picture. We like to see it. That's actually 1 plus 1. That's another note. Plus 2. We could hear the monster just kind of roaming around. I don't think the monster should come out until, although it seems to be pretty close, until we collect a certain item that's... Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. Collect the notes. That was not what I was... Oh god. That's not...
Are you okay, Pika? Do we need to call a doctor?
Perhaps. I can hear monster noises. Well, there we go. I'm dead. There we go. That's what happens when I'm not careful enough. Stuff's gonna explode, and it means I also need to reset those 3 notes and that picture that I got. Nice. Oops, there we go. So that's what happens if I'm not careful enough. Oops. The game seems a bit laggy for whatever reason. Hopefully the performance will get better in a bit. So we'll get back, so we had notes +1.
Do you know what also seems a bit laggy, and I hope for a better performance?
Tell me.
For our donation counter. It's still sitting at $801, which is, thank you so much again. It's an amazing amount of money so far. But I know that we can raise more for Fred Hutch. And we want to see the bluey costume of Rob later. So make sure, click the button below the stream, type exclamation point on it in chat. And if you can afford, chip us $1 or $2 towards our way so that we slowly get to our first $1K milestone.
Yeah, how about we get towards that like during this run? Like at the end of this run, we have at least 1K on the tracker. How about
That'd
that?
be amazing.
You know what to do, chat. You know what to do.
It happened again. I guess just trying to open this drawer is a mistake. Probably shouldn't do that. And yes, I do need a new pair of pants. Go ahead.
We'll make sure to have the doctor bring you a new pair of pants as well.
I appreciate it. Okay, let's be careful because we need to pass through this room to get. Okay, let's. So because of the fact we do actually have an ultimate weapon, which is the empty bottle, it's already super useful in a base game. But with this mod in mind, having this can basically mean you basically have another form of a grenade, basically, with this. So, we we need to open this without making everything explode. Wish me luck. Because we saw how that happened last time. And we also need to not alert the monster as well. Monster, please don't. We need to be very... No! No! As I said, we need to be very delicate. You know what? Let's just ignore the notes and the pictures for now. I just want to unlock the bunker for now. I know where this stuff is, and if we're gonna need to make a few multiple attempts, I don't want to lose time having to recollect stuff. We can collect it afterwards. So let's just focus on getting that done, and especially not trigger the monster by the drawer exploding earlier. So let's see. So we can't go to this room yet. What? What? I heard the monster already? How can he already be? He can't already be out. Okay, let's be careful. Also move around. Okay, I know I've done a bit of practice playing around with the mod, and I managed to get through this without making stuff explode. It is definitely possible. I just need to be very... Please don't. I think this is definitely a very, very stressful gameplay for me. Nope. Who knew that just moving stuff around would be the pinnacle of my stress? Okay. Now we need to move this. We're not out of the woods yet. Okay, this made noise, but it didn't explode. I'll take that. No explosion. Okay, good. Okay, so this is one of the key items we need. There we go. So I'm gonna add that. So dog tags. Actually, I'm thinking, do I even need to keep track of dog tags? Because I'm not even didn't even look at. Let me check the goals. Actually, I just realized I don't think there's any dog tag goals. So I don't think we actually need to keep track of those. So actually, I think it's fine. Yeah. What we do need, we can obtain, though, is the pocket bag, for which we do have obtained one pocket bag. Hopefully I don't die before I save. Which would basically well, actually, no, according to my own rules, haha, playing by my own rules, this wouldn't necessarily negate the goal, but I think we'd need that anyway. Okay, there's some notes we can obtain here. Hopefully I can obtain them without making everything explode. So one here. So... Okay, I'm gonna keep myself at a distance. No, there's nothing here. Okay. So, let's open that up. Get the lights on, because having the lights on is very good for us. And let's just go save, just to be safe. And then we'll keep on exploring the bunker and actually make progress in the game. So very soon the monster should be able to actually start getting out. There we go. Which is when our real troubles will really start from there. I mean, I'm gonna add that, but I know that's not necessary to track. There we go. So, pocket bags, what they do is that they add an extra room in your inventory, because we start with 6 by default, or at least in these settings we start with 6. With the pocket bag we got in a room earlier, we got an extra space in the inventory, which is useful. Now what we need to do is go into the mission storage room, which is that way. And we need to basically unlock the actual bunker. I also just realized that things might get tricky, because not only have we got a bunch of rats there, but the doors to actually get into the room are locked, and we need to move these without making... Oops, I accidentally threw it, but nothing exploded. That's good news. No, my main question is, because we've got... Can I enter the room without making absolutely everything explode? Let's give that a try. Okay, I managed to get in without making stuff explode. That's good news. We're gonna unlock this. I'm also gonna unlock that door, because that way we can actually enter the room. The reason why I was concerned for my ability to not make everything explode was because there's a crate right over there. Well, it's not a crate, it's a table, which you're meant to actually fall on, which with the mod we have, we basically have made the entire room explode. But we managed to avoid that, so that's good. Okay, so here we've got some of the default lockers, but not all of them. Some of them are, as per the settings we've got, randomized. So we got an extra picture here, +1. As far as I'm aware, there's only one we can actually open, which is JD Lyle 14769. We'll open it. 4769. There we go. There we go. Lockdown wheel. So here, those are just not locked lockers. We don't care about them. Dog tag 9275. Okay, we won't care about dog tag tracking for now. Is the Afortin gonna be in here, or is it gonna be randomized somewhere? It looks like it's been randomized somewhere, because it's not in here. Normally in the base game, like with the default settings, all the lockers are meant to be in this room, but it doesn't seem to be the case here. Oh, thanks for the note. Thank you for the note. Oh, is that? Oh, Oh, that's a med kit. I thought that was like a random pocket bag, which made me feel like, wow, that's not necessarily what I was expecting. Alright, so this is gonna be fun because now we're gonna need to create a lot of noise. Because we need to put that wheel over there. Okay, there you go. This is the brake. We need to insert that. Okay. Okay, this is done. Alright. So I think from now... Okay, let's go save a bit. So... Game plan. Game plan. So... We can see here that we've got the map, and we have now unlocked the overall ability to traverse some of the map. Now, these icons you see here are the fuse icons. The fact that it's off means that these areas are submerged in the dark, and it's going to be completely in the dark until we find a fuse that, to actually plug it in. Now we see that the maintenance area seems to be the one area that is fused in. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go through this area that we went in earlier. We're going to go down to maintenance, and there's actually some key items that we can obtain there, which will be useful down the line, such as a lighter. Actually, just when I think about it, how many lockers did we open? I think that was one locker, one like locked lockers. Let me just, there we go, because I noticed we have the open 3 lockers goal. There's the wrench. I think can also be obtained via the stuff we do in the maintenance. We also have the goal for getting to the pillbox without using the key, so that's also going to be in the maintenance. There's a lot of stuff actually we can do in the... Oh my god, there's so much we can do in the... There's so much stuff in there we can do. So it's basically a really good thing that this is a really good area to have the lights on, to be honest. So let's see and how things will be when we get there. So it's an opportunity to try and obtain some of the stuff we lost earlier. Okay, this room is trapped as well, so let's not get there. So we need a picture and note from here. +1, +1. Okay, so we know that opening up that drawer is gonna make everything explode for whatever reason. So we know there is a note in there. So maybe I'll revisit it. Oh, just want to explore the area a bit before opening it. Or actually, screw it. I just still want to give it a try. Probably a bad idea. Yeah, that was a terrible idea. Why did I think this was a good idea? Oh, why did I think this was a good idea? Oh boy, there's traps everywhere. Oh boy, definitely not a good idea. Oh god, oh god. I think we have a med kit, so let's heal. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, the monster is right behind us. Let's move away. This isn't good. Come on. Oh. Okay, that was on me. I didn't pay attention to the fact that there was a trap. Well, that's gonna be interesting. And gonna reset us back to this. But we saw that the way to the maintenance is full of traps, so that's interesting. So, let's see, we are back to having these. Having an empty bottle is definitely a good idea because we know it can be a useful tool for us. We also know not to make to take that particular note. I think it's just not worth the cost considering what happened there. Because the fact that it attracted the monster, like I heard it was just behind on my trail, just meant I was not careful, and this is what happened. So let's not have the same idea again. There we go. Yeah, let's not grab anything else in here, and let's just instead... this is trapped as well, so I'll still open up in case the monster decides to try and open the door and trigger a trap on itself, because yes, that's something that can happen in the game. But let's explore these rooms a bit. Wait. So, Floazet, how are you guys?
Well,
I'm good. I'm eating breakfast.
nice.
A good breakfast,
Yeah.
I hope.
Just some cereal.
What the hell happened? Wait, what? No! What the... Where the hell
Is
did
all
he come?
okay, Pika? Okay.
I have no clue where he came out. Well, I guess I was next to a hole, so I kind of asked for it. But the monster just kind of came out whilst I was not being careful. So yeah, that was fun.
You know what else would be fun? Reading donations on stream,
Oh, that would be
which we can sadly only do if there's donations coming in. So if you just tuned in, you're watching Bingothon Winter 2024, and currently Pika is doing his fascinating run of Amnesia the Bunker. Most bingos in 3 hours. And if you feel so obliged, click on the button below the stream, type !donate in chat, and send a few bucks over to Fred Hutch, who are doing amazing research in the medical field. We love to support them. They're great guys. And we also try to raise $4,000 this marathon. Not because we want to do a good thing, but because we want to see Rob the Gamer in a Bluey costume.
Imagine wanting
So-
to actually do good things. But it's all actually for Rob.
I mean, seeing Rob in a Bluey costume is a good thing.
I suppose so. But yeah.
So either you get both, it's a win-win. You get both a good conscience for donating to a good cause, and you get the satisfaction of knowing that you were one step closer to embarrassing Rob on stream by wearing a Bluey costume.
Exactly. You said it perfectly. Okay, there's a bunch of traps, and my aim here, no code on this one, is to see if I can just unlock this door. To see if because that can always be useful to have this extra way to escape if needed. But I don't like the fact that the monster seems to be nearby. The lights flashing like this is usually not a good sign. And the rats being here does not help either. Oh god, okay. If you see a little bit of smoke there, that's like the breath of the monster. Which means he's probably just hiding behind that hole and basically blocks us. So, we might need to create a distraction. I don't want to sacrifice my bottle, but on the other hand... Okay, we're gonna need to make a bit of a gamble to distract him away. Or... Okay, so it's like he's moving away into a different location. Or is he? I think he's in one of those rooms there. Okay, maybe that might be time for a gamble. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Okay, I did not mean it. Okay. Oh, no. Oh. Crap. Oh, think it's a fair suggestion from Lepe here, and the monster seems to have exploded something on itself. Oh god. The monster is exploding itself from the sound of the explosions we hear nearby. I think that might actually play in our favor. Because it means we can did I update? Yeah, we got an extra note. So oh, extra picture, nice. Do I have a grenade? I do have a grenade. There is a goal in this on this board saying get into the pillbox without using the key, which requires a grenade to do so. Or technically, I suppose there's a possibility you could do it without a grenade, considering the mod we have. But yeah. Okay, let's be careful anyway, because the monster can come back anytime. There we go. Did we have any goals about collecting the map, or at least filling in the map? It doesn't look like that's the case. So now our goal is to move through this area that's... Wait, actually, why is it in... Wait, do I need to... I'm thinking, why is it in the dark? Or is it just because I need to... Oh no, there are some lights. It's just still a generally dark area even with the lights on. Probably because all the lights have been blown up, probably. I was just kind of getting worried there. So even with the fuses, we're definitely not safe. Okay, there's a trap here. Let's not indulge too much into that. Okay, there's some risky stuff there. There's some progression items that some progression stuff we can get over there. So let's get in here, but also lots of stuff I can explode. So let's be careful, as usual. Okay, important dog tag. This one. There we go. This one's important. An extra photo. You'll have to see it. Let's see. An extra note. You also love to see it. Hopefully, we won't lose any of that by monster death or explosion death, or whatever type of death we might face. Okay, is there any items in here? Nope. But this closet can still be useful to hide. So assuming the monster does not make this entire room explode, or myself, really, this can be a good room to hide in, potentially. But so far it seems the monster is on its timer to not come back because it got exploded. So I think... And I mean, I think we might... Okay, I think this will be locked, yeah. Oh wait, actually never mind, I think I heard some noises. Let's turn on the lights where we can. It will play in our favor. Because for some areas you do need to turn on the lights yourself. But obviously you can only do that if the power is on. This area seems a bit dark. Oh, I forgot that for this we might need to have... have we got a torch? Because this is not on. Okay. Have we got a stick? Because the problem is that there are rats this way. And I realized that we might really benefit from having a torch. But whoops. We've got a cloth. I think... because we could... because those rats are in the way. I'm just thinking, oh, revolver bullets. Even if we don't have a revolver yet. Because I'm thinking, do I take the risk of being hit by the rats? Now these definitely cause a problem. Let's see. We might because we did get a code, the G Travers one, which I believe should contain a key item, which I believe would be the light. Even the light. Oh, this is. So I think let's briefly go back. We've cleared most of the traps, or actually no, because the rats will still be there. So actually no, we're basically trapped by rats either way. I'm just trying to think what's the best course of action. We're trapped by rats either way, so we might as well get the risk from these rats. Oh, whoops. Rather than. Oh, come on. Oh. This was probably a very bad idea. Okay, let's heal up because this was probably a very bad idea. Yeah, this was definitely terrible. A terrible idea. Extra note. Is this open? Oh, this is locked. Okay. This is gonna be a bit risky. Oh boy. This sure. Okay, we can save. This is good. So it means we can save that. So it was 5. 6. There we go. I intend to. And we can go up. Okay, we should be okay. So we can also mark off a goal here because we got into the pillbox without using the key, which is exactly. So that's progress. Progress, everyone. We love to see it. Now, have we got a petrol bomb? I don't believe we do. But, oh, we don't actually have the material to make a petrol bomb. We almost have it. We almost have the material for a petrol bomb. But we just need a lighter for to actually finalize making it. So we'll keep that material for now. We'll come back when we can. Because we'll need to actually light up the petrol bomb for this to be valid. Oh, there we go. It's happened. There we go. That's another key code, as in a code that is quite important and will contain a key item. Just looking, is there any other items? The only problem I'd say we are facing right now is that health-wise, we're not doing so great. But progress. Making progress. Let's see. Are there any items around here? So don't worry, this is a door we're meant to pass through. But it's locked. And normally we need to find a key for it. But there is a breakable wall here, which is what we used. And oh, there's some blockers here, but there's a gas canister that exploded, so we might need to wait. Rat, please, don't follow me in here. Why are the rats following me? Probably because I'm bleeding. But this is good. I'm getting cornered by the rats. They're not letting me out. Help me. I'm stuck because of the rats. Okay, I want the gas that's over there to clear out. But it looks like I might need to make a bit of a risky move. And there's no items to heal myself. Okay, I've got a bit of an idea. Rats, I do not like you, so please explode. It worked! It worked! Although I need to escape now because the monster is gonna come. I can't believe this actually worked. Okay, we just need to stay out for a bit until the monster goes away. And hopefully... Okay, I think we're fine. Okay, the monster is... There we go. This is clear. Okay, those are not locked lockers, but there could still be some useful items in there. Ooh, that will be useful for whenever we find a revolver. A fuse. Very important item. Very, very important. I am very
Hello,
happy.
Pika. Are you having fun exploding?
Exploding?
Yes.
Yes. Have you got anything you want to say?
Yes. I would like to say that later on we have the Terraria run, which is like in a couple of hours, like 5 or so. We have a bit more for that. It's about the vanity sets choice. We've got either the Christmas tree set, the Mrs. Claus set, the Parker set, or the Santa Claus set. Currently, the Mrs. Claus set is in the lead with $4, but like nothing is set there and done. That's like nothing. Also, later tonight, we've got the Open RCT2 run. We've got custom roller roaster names. Nice typo. We've got a bit more for the guest class color as well, and of course, if that is all not to your liking, like later tonight, like in the night already, I think it's almost tomorrow even for the Europeans. We've got the Minecraft run, and you can submit your seed of choice. Yeah, you can just make cave ladders suffer. Because why wouldn't we make them suffer?
That sounds like a good idea to me.
Yes, you can just put in, I don't know, chaos as file seed, as seed, and yeah, then surely chaos will be a chaotic seed, right?
It should be a chaotic scene.
Anyways, back to your regularly scheduled exploding program.
Yes. In here, you're gonna learn how to explode. Oh. Wow. Okay. Can someone explain the logistics to me? It seems a bullet somehow reached all the way here. How? How did someone who's out of this, like someone shooting from out there? Because yes, actually, fun fact, you can still get shot. Because we tend to forget from the, and that's actually what, like I'm actually gonna praise the game now. You tend to forget that because of all the horrors that are happening within the game, that, and I'm probably gonna, this is probably a waste of a big medikit pack that I'm probably using now. But you tend to forget with all the horrors happening inside the actual bunker that all of this is happening in the context of a World War I battlefield. And so in the one area of the game where you can kind of see the outside world, you can still get shot here randomly if you pop your head up. So it's just a little reminder that the horrors are unfortunately not limited to inside the bunker. unfortunately. But yeah, okay. Once again, how does a bullet reach all the way down here? This makes no sense. But yeah, there we go. Okay, we've filled a few goals in here, and I do believe we've with the codes we've obtained, we've actually set up obtaining a few different goals as well, which will be very useful. I'm gonna take this grenade. I think we've definitely got, and this could be useful as well for making. Is there a different clock somewhere? Because if we do find a different clock, we could craft a med kit. Is there anything about crafting items? I didn't realize. Don't think there is. Okay, so I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna. Oh, there's already a bandage here. Well, I think this is more useful than this. So, gonna take that. And because I'm very paranoid. Oh, it was that. There we go. Yeah. Let's explore the area a bit, and then we'll move on to. So I want to avoid the areas with rats as much as I can, and I think there is a way to open up a shortcut. I think. I might be wrong. Okay, there's a trap here, so let's be careful. So we're gonna go to where we would usually find the pillbox key. Oh crap! There was unfortunately a trap here. I wanted to see. We don't need the actual key, of course, but I wanted to see whether there could be. I mean, we don't need the key. Wait, I think he might be nearby. The little funny guy. Is he not? No, I think we're fine. Probably famous last words said. But there can be some nice items to have around, like, ooh, more notes, which puts us a 14 plus 1, which means collect 15 notes is obtained. So we're making progress, that's good. And to add to the debate that chat is having, I would agree that roller coasters can be considered a form of trains for the reason that Floa mentioned. So that is my reasoning. And ooh, dog tag. Okay, F.O. Claire, we saw that name in the mission storage room. So we know that's an extra item we can potentially get. So coming here was definitely worth it. This is definitely not a creepy room, by the way. I hope you like the sense of decoration there is in this room. They've got a certain style, kind of controversial, I would imagine, but that's just like, don't blame whoever. They've just got a weird style, you know. I think people can have different tastes, so to speak, at times. Okay, let me just. Let me see, because if I do this, there we go. There we go. Okay, now here comes the moment I hope we don't get killed on our way back to the main area of the bunker. I heard steps. I don't like this. I do not like this. I do not like this. Okay, we've got this. Okay, can we? Oh crap! I forgot. Okay, I've got a bit of a gamble that's pretty risky. because there's a padlock and we don't have the means to open up this padlock. If we had the gun, we could shoot, but I'm thinking, can we explode it with this? It's kind of risky, but it's worth a try. Uh-oh. Oh, crap. That was not a good idea. That definitely was not a good idea. Okay, so we need to plan for this. I think it would be... I think because I was missing a grenade, I think we might need an extra grenade. So I'm gonna keep the goal that we obtained, but just to let you know, we need to go back to the chapel anyway to get both the code again that we received, and there were some nice items in there. Is it? I might need it, but yeah, what might be useful is an extra grenade. So is there anything I can drop from here? I'm gonna sacrifice the cloth and take it. No, not. I don't want the cloth again. And the grenade. That might be useful for blowing up the door and then using the bottle to fight off the monster. And I just realized we have a goal to throw a bottle on the monster anyway, so we can potentially get a goal with that as well. Okay, let's be careful. We know there's a. There we go. Here's the trap. Let's avoid it. So what we wanted was to get this, and we wanted this. There we go. So that means we've got quite a few codes we still need. Uh-oh. Okay, I did not expect this. Uh-oh. The monster is in with us. That kind of goes against my plans. Wow. Killed by explosion. Thank you, monster. Thank you. I appreciate your thoughtfulness to make me explode. I'm thinking, can I even throw this? Yeah, no, I've got a petrol bomb, but I need the lighter to even be able to use it. Because I was thinking, can I still throw an unlightened petrol bomb out? But I can't, no. So we'll need to come back at some point here when we've got the lighter to throw that petrol bomb we have and get the goal. Alright. So let's hope this time around that the monster will not come to explode everything, or at least put ourselves a bit further away. A fuse! A second fuse! I did not realize we would have that sort of privilege, but the problem is we don't have that much space. What do I sacrifice? Fusion. I'd say the flare is probably our least useful item. Let's replace that. Okay. That's a good thing that came out of the death, at least. Like coming out of this area with 2 fuses is a nice surprise. There we go. So what we needed were this note, which I think I did note down. Yeah, there we go. +1. And this. Oh, I think he's gonna come out. There we go. So let's hide. Okay, I think Okay, this is not very good. Okay, because I think what's happening is there. I've never, oddly enough, in my casual playthroughs, this has never happened. But normally, I did hear that this is meant to be a scripted encounter with a monster. One of the very rare instances of scripted encounters in the game. But we know we need to get the stuff that's in here. So we still do need to access what we need. As such, I think we need to be in the very corner of the room, where we probably won't be affected by the explosion. Then the monster will probably take himself out with the explosion. There should be a fuse here. Thank you. And that way, okay, that's not. I'm actually thinking maybe triggering the trap might maybe be what kinda ends up. Yeah, but okay, yeah, because this is definitely not a good idea to stay too close to any object here. So what happens if instead, there we go, I grab what I need. There we go, he's gonna come out. And instead, we put ourselves in the very corner of the room. And we hope that nothing in here affects us. Okay, we're not dead. That's a good sign. Now is he gone? I think he's gone. Yeah. Okay, looks like he just came back in. Okay, that's good. That's good. Our plan worked. You love to see it. Oh, I forgot there was a trap. Okay, it's just a gas trap. It's not like an explosion. We're fine. We're fine. Okay. What I'm gonna go hope for is that whilst the monster is still on his timer, he won't immediately come out and we can throw this grenade to explode the door. Oh, no, rats, please, no. Please. And we can hopefully have a bit of time. Oh crap, I don't like. Oh, I didn't realize there'll be a gas canister. Wait, okay, the monster saw me, but I don't know where it is. This is not good. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. Okay. Okay, this is interesting. Okay. A plan. We need to go further with a plan. We need to plan 3 steps ahead, it looks like, to get out of this area. Okay, so since this worked, we know we can do this. Just need to be careful. Okay, so we got the grenade. I promise everyone, we'll eventually get out of this and make progress. How are we looking on time, by the way?
We're currently roughly an hour in.
Oh, okay. Wait, that's good, that's good. Okay. So, let's see. So we need to... Oh, go ahead.
Okay, sorry. If our lovely viewers want to make this run even more exciting, what you can do is let us know what your favorite type of explosion in a bunker is in a donation comment. So just send us $1. No, not us, friends. Fred Hutch $1. And write in the comment your favorite type of bunker explosion, and we will ask Pika if he agrees with your choice.
I think that is a good idea.
What is your favorite bunker explosion, Pika?
Probably I would say the one where the monster basically hits an explosive barrel and basically explodes himself, I would say. And that would be my favorite.
So you like it when a monster explodes?
Yeah.
I see.
That is.
Oh, let's see if our viewers and daughters agree with your choice or not.
Is this... Oh, crap, I wanted to hide in this room, but this is trapped. Okay. Where am I needing to get? Where are you? Okay, the fact... I don't know what the hell just happened. Well, I mean, I threw a bottle. Okay, I think that might have somehow worked. Or not. Okay, we got an additional grenade. This is scary. And we can't actually move out until the... Oh god, there's gas everywhere. This is not good. Because I want to get out, but I'm stuck until this clears out. Let's go save. You know what? Whilst the monster is not out and about, let's save. So that if we die again, we don't have to repeat those steps. Or I mean, alternatively, we could go back the way we came in this way, but it's going to be full of rats. Or we're probably going to die again. But let's go save. And that way we know we don't have to repeat again what we just did. Phew. It's a good feeling. It's definitely a good feeling. So, has the gas cleared out? I think it might. Oh, is that... No, I mean, our inventory is already full anyway, isn't it? Yeah. So, let's just keep going for now. Do we have a bandage? Yeah, we already have a bandage. So hopefully that should be... Oh wait, no, the gas is still there. But it should clear up. So see, that sort of explode... Actually, don't we have... We have a goal saying blow up an explosive barrel on the Stalker. It could be useful to try and exploit that barrel over there. But I know some other locations with some nice barrels that we can use against the monster. Once this clears out, this is basically a safe way out of the area. I just want to... That doesn't involve rats. And considering we know there's another layer of rats outside of the main tenant, I want to avoid the rats as much as possible. I just need to wait for this to pass through. I'm not sure how long that usually stays. It might be a couple minutes. I guess it might be a good time if you've got any messages you want to read out or anything like that whilst we're waiting for that.
Well, we have unfortunately still not received any donation messages about what anyone's favorite explosion is or anything. So yeah, we can unfortunately not lead a discussion about this.
Sorry.
But do you know what is also very explosive? That is the way that Fred Hutch annihilates cancer cells and other organisms that are harmful to the human body, because they are doing a lot of research and try to help us with horrible diseases that we've struggled for centuries and finally find cures and treatments. Fred Hutch is a cancer research center where world-renowned scientists and humanitarians work together to prevent, diagnose, and to treat cancer, HIV, and many other diseases. With 3 Nobel laureates among their researchers, they are at the front of the battle against those illnesses. This is where all your donations go towards. So if you want to do a bunker explosion inside of a tumor cell, that would be your opportunity to click the donation button below the stream and also win a Bingothon mug for $10.
I could definitely...
That was certainly a very interesting prompt, to say the least.
I approve the idea of having the explosion happen inside like a tumor. I think we'll approve of that for it to go away. We'd all love that for all of those things to go away, wouldn't we?
Of course, the explosion will not harm any of the
Yes.
healthy cells. That's very important. It's
Very,
just the tumor that gets eradicated.
yes, very important to mention. Very, very important. Um, yep. Alright, so now that we're back here, let's go open up some lockers and find some key items which might actually be useful. And the fact that we've got not one but two fuses is really good because it basically opens up two areas for us that won't be stuck in the dark. So we love to see it. I think this is definitely better than the Summer 24 run where we took like half the run just to find a single fuse, I think. Ooh, explosive barrel. That's going to be useful if we want to. Oh, Africa. There we go. What was it good for Africa? That was 0795. 795. So that's the second locker we open. 2. And I know we've got to go for 3. Okay, a couple useful items, especially when we get the gun, whenever that is. I think the other key was G. Travers and F. Stafford. Stafford is there. Stafford, that was 3728. 3728. Key item, we got the wrench, and I think we do have a goal for this. It's a progression item, we love to see it, and we also open up our third locker, so boom. There we go, look at this. We're getting items, we're getting goals.
Dang.
Progress.
Pika getting all the goals now.
Yes, we're not gonna get a repeat of Summer 24, I swear it.
Leg out incoming. Still 2 hours to go almost.
I mean, we never know how things could turn out. For all we know, it might all of a sudden go very, very badly from here on out.
For all we know, Pika might just explode for the remaining 2 hours.
Yeah, maybe I'll just, maybe even in real life I'll just spontaneously combust, maybe, for whatever reason. You know, just kind of like it does in this game. Let's go save our progress, because this is obviously very good progress we just got here.
The question, however, is do you also respawn whenever you explode?
I'm not sure about that, and I'm not sure I want to test it, to be honest.
Yeah, that's what I also think. We probably still need you around here for a little bit, so
Maybe I can do it after the event, but you know, it's important to make sure
maybe
that...
not test that out.
I'm gonna put the petrol bomb away for now because we know we can't use it until we've got the lighter. Now, if I'm not mistaken, it is, like, I could be wrong, but I think the lighter is in the G. Travers locker. Normally that would be somewhere in the mission storage room, which we just went to, but obviously that locker has been randomized, and therefore it could be anywhere on the map. So the question is, where next do we go? Because we know that obtaining the lighter could really open up multiple goals. It could open up, so therefore the petrol bomb out of the pillbox goal. It could open up the burn bodies goals, because it means we could, burn bodies. I think for now, what we can do is probably focus a bit on progression. We know we've got 2 fuses and 3 areas in total to to fuse up. So the question is, where is our wisest area to fuse up? Because once we put a fuse inside a thing, we can't remove it, so it has to be a definite choice. We can't explore the arsenal until we obtain a code that's in the soldier quarters, and that code can only be obtained if the power is on. So I think we can say that the arsenal is probably the area we do not want to light up. And the prison also requires some stuff that actually requires the power to be on. So, In other words, the two areas we might want to open up are the prison and the soldier quarters. So right now I'm thinking, let's try if we can clear out the prison first. Because I think we can probably, because we've got the wrench now, so we can also explore. Yeah, we got the wrench, which means we can explore the area. So let's just put that first fuse in a box there, save, and we'll go to prison and fuse it up, and we'll clear. And there's some goals we can obtain in there as well, because I think also we have a goal related to the prisoner. So we can actually make progress. Let me just check something. There we go. Oh, rats. Please don't. Okay. So we're making our way to the prison. Okay, the monster could come out of a hole like that, but it's not. Look, there we go. Here we go. Look at this. It's gonna be wonderful. We're gonna put this beautiful fuse in there. And I think, I'm just thinking, I think that when we got the 15 notes, I think that was a final note-related goal. Yes, that was. So we don't need to collect that note, it's fine. There we go. Lighting up powering up this area. We'd love to see it. This is locked, but there might be some useful stuff, so we might try and do some stuff with the door when we come back here. Is this trapped? This is trapped, so let's not play too hard on this. So here we can hear the only other human being that's present in the bunker, that is a German prisoner. And, you know, I'll just say I hate the fact that throughout the entire game, you've spent so much effort, so much effort, trying not to make noise to attract the monster, and this guy can just scream and speak loudly and basically be safe. All because, well, so I would say that the monster's got a bias against French people and wants to protect the German people, maybe. But then again, if you open up the door, he's definitely not safe. So that bias is probably not true. But that is my headcanon anyway. Okay, so
maybe that means that Zed or me should do that bingo in the future then.
Yeah.
Especially Zed.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you want me to submit a run to Bingothon? What are the odds?
Oh god, this is not good.
But that would also mean
Gott im Himmel.
that we'd have to log that in the prison, and well, we can't really do that.
I would appreciate if you don't.
Are there any... We need something to blow up the door with. So right now... okay. I should have used that grenade for the door, because I don't have anything to blow up anything with. I need just something to throw. Not even a bottle. The one time I need stuff to explode, I can't. I can't believe it. I can't believe I've done this. I think there's some items we can use in this room. But we need the trap to clear out first. So we can just bask in the chaos of the fire. Look at this. Look at this fire. There we go. Let's see. Hopefully the monster won't come out of this hole whilst I'm looking inside. There we go. No. Brick. That's very good. We might not need to go as dramatic as using a door. We could probably just use the chair, to be honest. Because of the... No! This is not what I meant to do. Okay. Oh, there's gas! Oh my god, are you serious? I did not realize there would be gas. Ooh, explosive barrel, is it? Nice. Maybe we can exploit it at some point. Gas grenade, that's not what I want. Until we have the gas mask, this is definitely going to be an issue. Because right now we don't have the gas mask, which is also good. Oh. Look, I know... Oh my god, there's traps absolutely everywhere. Which I know is part of what we wanted. But damn. Traps absolutely... What the hell just happened? What? Oh, j'ai travers. There we go. J'ai travers. Hello, j'ai travers. We're probably gonna die anyway, but it's good to know this is here. Oh yeah, way there. And there's nothing we can defend ourselves with, so let's stare death in the face. Well, that certainly was something. At least we learned some useful information. For example, we might need some stuff to throw. That's definitely going to be useful. So we need to conserve that grenade. Definitely. Is there any other bottles lying around? I think there were some stuff like in the mission storage room. Let's grab maybe an extra item that we can throw around. I really hope we can find a gas mask soon as well, because it's now multiple times we're getting kind of screwed over the fact that there's gas around. Items I can throw. Like that, like empty bottles. I need an empty bottle. Oh, there we go. Empty bottle. That's going to be useful. And we make our way back to the prison. We're gonna put our wonderful, friendly-looking fuse in there. There we go. Okay, so we know there's nothing in the corridor with the prisoner. That is not unlocked, so we need...
Alright, Pika.
Yeah?
I have good news and bad news for you.
Good news and bad news?
Yes, the bad news is Zed and I are gonna take our leave now. And we'll have to leave you here. But the good news is that we've got two very capable hosts of taking the baton. Yeah, we've got Kepi and the King's Pride in the King's Pride in here.
Amazing.
Yeah, they're gonna take over the hosting. Keep your donations coming, guys. Give them some work to do. You're not giving us any work to do, and yeah, that's that. Keep the donations coming. I still want to see those 1K after this run, and yeah, that's it from us. See you later.
All right.
Yeah,
Thank you.
with that, signing off. Remember, 4K, and we're gonna see Rob the Game in a bluey suit. Have a good one.
See you guys, and welcome to you both.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
It's a good old-fashioned GDQ host takeover. Let's
yes.
go.
I'm sorry. The GDQ alum have shown up, and we are here to cause chaos or something. I don't know. The instructions unclear.
Oh, chaos. We'd love to see it.
Pika and I saw our fair share of chaos earlier. Bet you weren't expecting to see me as soon, huh? For anybody who missed it earlier in the day, Pika and I both hosted for the Mario 64 randomizer bingo, and, well, let's just hope there's a little less suffering this time around.
Oh.
I did not.
There is a bit of suffering, but I don't think I'm suffering as much as Nico did.
I see we've made friends with a barrel.
Yes. So the reason oh, there we go. I think I hear the monster moving away. I was being suspicious because I want to go to that area, but it's currently being filled with gas, so I can't. I need for that to clear out. And I also saw that the monster was hiding in that hole. So, ooh, knock tags. Anything interesting? Nope. But now the monster seems to have moved away. So I think we can keep exploring a bit, which is good news. So we know... I think we got a very interesting item in this. The code for this locker was 3001, so let's open that up. 3001. We got the gun, which is one of the items that normally you get at the beginning of the game, but thanks to the incentive we met, we seem to have only found now. So this is certainly good news, because it's an extra way for us to defend ourselves. And we do have some bullets, so that's good. Is there any other interesting stuff in there? I thought it would be the lighter that we find here, but not quiet, but that's fine. It's still a very good item to find, though. The monster's got a high risk of just coming out, so let's just maybe... these seem to be just... Yeah, I think he's literally right inside the hole there. So it might be risky to come out. I'll just wait for him to come out. Not to come out, like to go away. I can see with the little puffs of smoke there that the monster... Okay, I think we're fine. I think we're fine to move on. Oh, there we go. The smoke has cleared. So we can now use the wrench here to unlock this. There we go. And we'll be able to actually get to doing some goals, so that's going to be very nice. There we go. And there should be a save station here. There we go. We love to see it. Oh, photo. That's very good. Let me save again. So that's how many photos we have now. Let me check my little tracker. That's 7 pictures. There we go. 7 photos. So for anyone who might have just joined in recently, I'm currently keeping track of the necessary things we need to keep track of for this particular card via these notes here. And that includes writing down pictures, for which we need at least 10. Yeah, 10 photos. We've got that particular goal on. Bullets. Actually, it might be good to actually load the gun, because it actually is a manual process in this game. There we go. Gun loaded. Might be useful to do in case we get in trouble. Alright. We don't have any more space for an empty bottle, but I think we might actually benefit from doing this. There we go. Okay, so I think in terms of goals, let me just review the goals that we have, because I think we've got a goal we can obtain here. First off, there's a... Actually, I realized we might need to actually drop one of these items, because Let me just drop that bottle. So never mind what I did earlier, because there's two things I think we can get. Let me look again. Okay, cut 3 chains. Padlock the bolt cut. Oh, we don't have a goal for obtaining the bolt cutters, but we'll obtain it now. So it's definitely setting up those goals. But we do have a let the prisoner survive after grabbing the bolt cutters goal. So for this one, we're gonna need this goal. We're gonna need to be fast. Basically, the prisoner is in this cell over there, and we can open up the door using this since the power is on. And this is also where the bolt cutters are. So, but obviously the goal says we need to let him survive. And if we open up the door, he's gonna be vulnerable to the monsters. What we're gonna need to do is open up, rush to the cell, grab the bolt cutters, rush back, and hope we can do this fast enough without getting killed and without getting the prisoner killed. So that's why I just like to be absolutely sure that I saved, so in the case we fail, we can just reload back. So let's give that a go. Okay, let's be fast. There we go. Oh crap, there's fire. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Close, 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 close. Oh crap. Well, we were not fast enough, and the prisoner did not survive. And I think it's the trap that, well, yeah. The trap basically led to the detour that was not very nice. So, let's try the other way around.
For any of our viewers who don't speak German, I don't feel like we really need a translation of what the prisoner is saying.
Yeah.
It feels fairly self-explanatory.
I agree. And I think we got the goal, although we might be... Nice, okay. The prisoner is still alive, and we got the bolt cutters, so we can officially clear out one of our goals. So let me just click that. Now what's interesting is because technically I believe the category for this is as many bingos as possible, not as many goals. So we technically still haven't cleared any actual bingos yet. I think I'm not sure where we're at on time right now, but I think we will be able to get at least some of that at some point. And especially... Oh, yeah?
You're currently at an hour and 28 minutes out of your 3-hour estimate.
Okay, we should be fine. We'll be fine. Alright, so the other... I wanted to explore this room. The problem is there's a door. So I think we're gonna need to explode this door. And because we've got the exploded mod, we can just do that. Stuff just explodes. And did I have another bottle I could obtain? Oh, there we go. Bottle.
I'm so impressed you can see anything. I'm not very used to playing horror games, so you can see where items are, and honestly, I don't know how you high rolled your vision stat like that.
To be honest, yeah, this game is quite literally pretty dark very often. So yeah, it's very tricky to move around at times and have any clue what's going on. Okay, so we're making progress on the... Even though we don't need the contents of what's in there, that are the notes, because we already got all our notes-related goals, we did cut a chain / padlock with the bolt cutters, which... Do I have a tracker for that? I mean, we did open an event, but I don't think that's what I was... I'll just create padlock or / chains opened with bolt cutters 1. Because we do have a goal for getting 3 of those done. So, progress. Progress, 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 progress. We're getting there. Now, I see the question in chat, how much to make Pika blow himself up? The cost is gonna be high. I'm gonna say, I don't know, I'm just thinking, what would be a high cost? I'm gonna go with something ridiculous, like $100.
$100 can get you pretty far in this business, especially if you're donating those $100 to support Fred Hutch and maybe one of our lovely incentives.
I'm just gonna say, how far it will get you depends on the size of the explosion, so we'll find out if we see $100.
That is incredibly true. Physically going far will depend on the explosion itself.
Yes.
If it's done like that, I will expressively find an explosive barrel and make it explode with another explosive, just to make like a double explosion.
Ooh, that's a big explosion.
I'll also try to make sure I don't accidentally explode myself anyway, because that has happened a lot so far this run. But we'll be fine, somehow. We'll be fine. We're now getting to the point in the run where it would be really useful to have some extra space in our inventory. Because I'm gonna sacrifice a grenade. Yes, I know having an because I said something about explosives, but that's gonna be for later. Yeah, just saving. And now the next area I'm gonna go to is let's see, I just want to check the goals again. I just realized I've got a goal saying break open a wooden door with an overworld object. Technically, I did. It's kind of hard because since everything explodes, if you throw an overworld object at the door, it explodes. And I suppose exploding a door does count. I think we can agree that exploding a door can count as breaking it open. It's a bit dramatic, but
I feel like this is a squares and rectangles situation. Every exploded door has been broken open.
exactly. So I think it happened a bit earlier in the prison, but I think we can click that one as well. I haven't barricaded anything yet, and I see blow up an explosive barrel on the stalker. Now, we've exploded the monster quite a few times, but not with an explosive barrel specifically. So we're gonna need to do that at some point. And we haven't, surprisingly enough, I have not thrown an empty bottle at the stalker yet, or at least not directly on him as far as I can remember. But that can be an easy goal to get, so we'll reserve that for when the moment is appropriate. So I think these 2 goals, in theory, we can get to bingo fairly easily. We'll just do it when we want, I suppose.
I have to ask, as somebody not familiar with Amnesia, what a pocket bag is, because I might be biased, but I'm just picturing you carrying around like loose tea bags. I got 7 sachets of tea.
That would be very good if they were sachets of tea, to be honest. But it's something that is only just as close to being that awesome. So I said earlier that, for example, we were kind of limited in our inventory. Pocket bags basically expand our inventory by 1 slot. So right now we've got 7 spots in our inventory, and so if we were to get more, we'd get that much, like basically an extra space in there, which in our case would be really useful.
More spots to hold more tea.
Exactly. However, sometimes maybe what the monster needs is a bit of tea, you know. Maybe he's just, maybe just a bit stressed, and maybe giving him a bit of tea might calm him down, and maybe we can have a...
Maybe instead of conking him with an empty bottle, we should be conking him with a full teacup.
Exactly. I like the way you're thinking. And I forgot to actually grab one of the... GG me. I wanted to fuse up the era because the era is completely in the dark. I have a fuse, but I forgot to actually take it with me. congratulations to me and my thoughtfulness. So we need to go back up, go to the chest, and grab that fuse. Now note, I just realized we've got this. We can literally disarm traps. I completely forgot we could do that now that we've got this. This is really good. Oh. Okay, this is an opportunity. There we go. I threw a bottle at him. Now will he go away? He's going away. Good. Also now there's fire. But at least now we can... Boom. I just would like to remind to anyone who might have just come in now and be confused why an empty bottle exploded, that we do have the mod of basically everything exploding. Like everything in the overworld just kind of exploding. Like all the overworld objects, all of that, and that can therefore include random objects like bottles, which is what leads to this chaos. So yeah, just wanted to throw that out there in case anyone might be confused as to what the hell they might have just seen if they just came in recently. There we go. We got the fuse.
Every bottle can live its dream of being a Molotov cocktail by accident.
Exactly. Oh, is this gonna be useful for us? Nope. Let's see, is there any useful... Ooh, rats, please. Oh, no. Okay, I might actually need to heal. There we go.
I'm sorry, that's not a rat. Our host view is a little delayed. You said a rat, and I was like, oh, little tiny furry. Ugh.
He's a chonky boy.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's not like the nice sort of rat. No, it's a very, very chunky, very ugly-looking rat that unfortunately do not have any...
Dwayne the
do
Rat
not mean any
Johnson
good
coming
things.
across our path. He's been doing some creatine or something.
Let's see. Yep. There we go. We're gonna fuse this up. Light. Let there be light. Ooh, this could... having meat could be useful for us.
I can see!
That is...
I still
very
couldn't see the item you picked up.
good. That was meat, which we can use to distract rats. So this door is locked, and I don't exactly want to blow it up just yet, but I can see there is a locker over there. For Apportin, for which we do have the code, so we'll need to get here eventually to collect something. But I don't want to explode this door just yet, so we'll come back later. We'll just need to turn the lights on in here. I'm just thinking, did we have any goals for disarming a trap? No, we didn't. Okay, because I know we did it earlier, and I was wondering... Oh! This X here means we do have a trap, so let's not... Okay, so here, I'm actually gonna need to actually make some progress in here. So basically you can see, I'm turning on these levers here, and they are cabled up. And so basically we need to open all of them up, like in a sequence, which will eventually lead to being able to power up the communications room, which is that way locked behind the key. Which is why we needed the fuse, because otherwise we wouldn't be able to do all of that because there wouldn't be any power. So some things we need to do is get the key to communications, which should be somewhere around here. The location is randomized, but we should be able to figure out if we explore the area a bit. And then we'll just need to go through and eventually power up this particular room, so we can make some progression in the game. So let's see, is there the key? The key should be hidden in one of these rooms, one of these like bedrooms. and it can be I'm not sure exactly on which bed it can be, but I think it can be maybe not every single bed, but it can be randomized. I think it's basically. Oh well, I just had to mention it. Here we go. Communications key. We're lucky. We are very lucky indeed. So that's one good item we got. Okay, I think we can probably unlock this door. That would be useful for us. There we go. Explosive barrel. Did we have a specific goal for obtaining? Oh, that's useful tag to get. Oh, let me also clear this out. Let me see. Okay, I know there's an area where we can save fairly soon, and I know there's some. What we really need is some photos right now, because we really need to get that goal. It'd be really good if you could get it. And we're still at 7 pictures out of 10. We've been stuck for a while. There we go. Okay, we should be able to defend ourselves with the gun if the monster shows up. Okay. I think there's a picture here. There we go. So let's go 7 plus 1. That could be useful as well. Yeah, there's traps everywhere in this area. It's crazy. So we definitely have to be super careful. Making progress. Okay, I've got a feeling that stuff will easily explode in this room, so we'll need to be a bit careful about making. Oh, that's good. We can actually just break the padlock, which is really good. Which actually gets us a second. There we go. So we're getting closer to a different goal as well. This is good. This is really, really good. So let's turn that on. There we go. We've got, oh my god, this is wonderful. Absolutely wonderful, because we've got another fuse in here. We just need to drop an item, and I think the one we can probably sacrifice. Okay, because the rats are still an issue, so maybe let's sacrifice the bottle for now, I'd say. But the fuse is going to be good for us to light up the next area that we'll need to get to. So overall, damn good news all around. You love to see it. This is much better than my summer 24 run, where we were basically stuck for half of the run, even though 3/4 of the run, just searching for fuses and being stuck in the dark the entire run.
It definitely makes for a better
Oh my god.
That lovely delay again. I could hear it coming.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I looked away to fix something, and I came back to sparkly lights. Ooh, pretty. Everything okay?
Somewhat, and very happy to have saved right before, because basically, as I mentioned earlier, we do have the mod which makes stuff explode. I think when I opened this door, it probably touched something, and by touching something, everything around in the room exploded. So let's be careful when we open this up this time.
God, can you imagine just going through life and anytime you accidentally, like, open the door too hard and it bumps, like, the wall, instead of just scuffing your wall, you just exploded your home?
That's really inconvenient, I agree. Like, this is not very nice when that sort of thing happens. I think we can all agree on that.
Listen, it's somebody's Independence Day somewhere, probably.
Happy Guy Fawkes Day. Brought to you by the door.
I don't think that it's Guy Fawkes Day anymore, but if it is, happy birthday.
That's true.
Crap. I think that, yeah, that was a few weeks ago, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, we'll
Yeah.
just say that
It was indeed.
We'll say we are a few weeks ago, and that's close enough. So I wanted to access this room that's over there, but it looks like both doors are locked. So we're gonna need to take a bit of a risk and blow it up. Do I have anything to throw at the door? We can probably throw this bucket. I would make the gamble of not throwing it in this room because it's gonna make everything that's in the room explode. So let's actually...
At the end of a long day,
Oh, wait.
you're gonna take off like your sweatshirt and throw it on a pile of laundry, and just your pile of laundry explodes. Man.
Okay, the monsters... Exactly. You throw the laundry at the door. Well, you just saw those explosions over there. The monster might have exploded himself.
Oh!
Because
Incredible.
the monster can basically attack items, and therefore in our conditions, attacking oh, another explosion, I can hear. The monster keeps exploding himself, poor guy.
So
Poor
the
guy.
monster saw your explosions and thought they looked like fun. The monster
you
was
have-
like, hey, I don't require $100 to explode.
Exactly.
I do have to ask, do the explosions draw the monster in?
Yes. But funnily enough, if he's out and about and he gets caught in an explosion, that's what's gonna make him go away. So they're both what draws him in, but also what can be our savior at the same time. So because we've got this explosive mod, that's where things can get really interesting. Do we have space for the empty bottle? No. What I was looking for is, I know it's kind of randomized, but I know we can get some nice items, including the pocket bags in this area, but it doesn't look like it's been randomized to be in here. There's a couple other areas I can think of that can potentially have pocket bags, so we'll give that a go. Okay. There's a very big risk we could die because there's a bunch of items there that we need to move. And there's a hidden area, which would basically... Oh god, this is gonna be very risky. This is gonna be extremely risky. Just putting down the items very carefully. Don't drop anything. And rats, stay quiet, please. Don't attract the monster. Be very...
Can you imagine also just putting away your dishes? And, oh darn it, I dropped a fork in the sink and it exploded. Like, life would be so fascinating with the explosions mod.
Oh yeah, it would be...
Possibly also short.
I was about to say, is fascinating the term? Is that what we're going with?
It would be a very different way of living, I imagine, that we'd live if that were the case. Okay. No explosion. Yes, let's go.
We have successfully done the dishes.
Whew.
Let's go.
Another... Oh,
We still have a sink.
come on, let me get in. Because the vent is just got placed in a way that doesn't let me enter. Nice. Okay, we'll need to keep pushing stuff. No, shut up, rats, please. Oh, there's a... Come on, let me in. There we go. Please tell me there's something worthwhile in here. Okay, there's a bullet, which is always useful to have. To answer the question in chat, can you throw a rat and it explodes? I wish we could grab rats, but considering the logic, I would say yes. But you can throw items on rats and they would explode, so I think that's close enough. We did get an extra picture, so that's definitely worthwhile. We're getting close to the 10 photos goal, so that was worth the risk. Where have we got to defend ourselves if the monster comes by? That will just be the gun. I think we should be okay. Most likely. Okay, now I know where we can go to explore some stuff, and potentially, yeah, make even. Let me actually go save because we made a bit of nice progress here, and if something bad were to happen, we can see how everything exploded in this room. No more furniture anywhere, thanks to our friendly monster.
I mean, house cleaning done easy? Question mark.
House cleaning done quick.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
minimalism delivered instantly.
It's quick and easy, like putting river water in your shoes. Or your
So
socks.
shoes.
Sorry, sorry.
We've upgraded. Chat, we've upgraded to shoes. My goodness.
Wow. I'm so happy to have learned a new way to do my chores. I'll
Your
just
parents are like, clean your room, and you're like, I threw a rat at it.
I threw a rat at my room. It's clean. Did you not hear it?
I'm
Why
sorry.
was there a rat in your room? Don't worry about it.
No questions asked. It was necessary for our purposes.
How much do we need to donate to get the rat yeet mod? So that we can yeet the rats.
I so hope that this is a thing, just for this. And you know, it'll be a way to kind of take out the anger on the poor rats. And wait, am I? There we go. I thought I was stuck in the. Pocket bag! We got a pocket bag. Let's go.
What kind of tea?
Don't know. Whatever is your favorite kind of tea, I'll say.
Oh, can we get some oolong? I love oolong.
We both said oolong. I'm so
Oh
proud
my
of it.
god.
Let's go. Then that's what it is. Let's go.
Surprising to find oolong in a World War I bunker, but the mysteries never cease.
I mean, it's a bunker where just throwing an empty bottle can lead to explosions, or even just throwing your cutlery around can lead to explosions. So, is there anything left to question in this particular bunker? I don't know.
I mean, honestly, whenever the devs took inspiration from the House of Leaves for this bunker, they did not mention that it was the House of Tea Leaves. Yes, that is an incredibly deep cut for anybody listening. I'm sorry.
Rats. Okay. There is a goal.
Literally.
There is a goal we can obtain here, but the rats definitely gonna annoy us. So please eat the meat instead of me. There we go. So there is a. There we go. Some stuff. Picture. Let's go. So that's an additional pictures plus 1. So that's 10. So woohoo! 10 photos. Let's go. You love to see us making progress. It seems the meat is spared from the explosions so far, which I suppose in this case actually played in our favor because otherwise we would probably be dead. But maybe that might just be a stroke of luck.
I mean, it just means, and I hate to tell chat this, rats are ostensibly made of meat, so they might not explode if you throw them.
Ah, no.
Oh, okay, but what if
Okay.
a rat does explode when you throw it, and meat only doesn't explode because it's already been exploded because it was a rat that exploded. So you throw a rat at a group of rats and it explodes, and there's raining meat that doesn't explode, and then the rats are distracted.
You know what? I'm
I
gonna
don't even-
send that to the Amnesia the Bunker developers and ask them if that's the case.
I don't even know if they're distracted by the fact that they want to eat the meat that's cascading from the sky. I think I would just be distracted by an exploding rat, personally.
Yeah, they'll be like, what's the priority here, I suppose? But those are very valid questions to ask, I think. And very soon we'll actually be able to clear out another goal. Oh my god, this is actually really impressive. Hopefully we won't die immediately afterwards, but we have a padlock we can clear. There we go, right here. padlock broken, which means we've got padlock. We got yeah, this one, and that's boop, another gold obtained. We're actually making progress. I
nice.
can't believe it. Is there anything useful in that locker? No, just notes, so we don't need any notes. Bottles. We already have a bottle, so we're fine. I'm not gonna take the risk to open up doors because I feel it's just gonna explode on us.
Anyone left? The code is 0, 8, 7,
8,
9.
7, 9. Okay, so the code we just obtained is for one of the other areas we need to explore, the arsenal code. So we now made progress in the game, and we just need
I hope that you can hear
to
me.
actually get out of here now, I think. Ah, good question, Floa. Good question. To answer your question, the rabbit doll is a late game item. During my summer 2024 run, we did not get to that area where you initially obtain the rabbit doll. But if you throw the rabbit doll at the monster will bring it back to the chapel that we were earlier at, and therefore you can collect it back at that area. So it's basically obtaining the rabbit doll in this late game area, throwing it at the monster, and then coming back to the chapel to collect it again. That's the idea.
That's sweet in a way, I think.
That's unfortunately involved goal considering its optimal position on the bingo board.
Yes.
That oh, you got two lines there, only missing 2, but
Oh, this is...
I would love to picture that you throw the rabbit at the monster and he's just like, oh man, little fella dropped his rabbit. I'm gonna go put it somewhere where he can go get it.
I
Well-
really thought this was going in the direction of you throw the rabbit at the monster and it
And
explodes.
Yes, that was also my other thought.
Exploding rabbits. Oh crap, oh crap. Please. Okay, I'm hoping I'm not gonna die when we've made some good progress in here. Okay, I know there's a code that we can obtain here, so I think we're gonna need... The question is, do I risk exploding this door and potentially die? Okay. We're taking a risk here. We are taking a risk. Because we need... Oh, there we go. I think we might need to...
And now, question for clarification on one of your goals. While you're casually engaging in combat. If you have to barricade a door, does there actually need to be anything on the other side? Or can you just sure up a door?
I would say you would need to have an item actually, shotgun. I would say for it to count, you need to actually put an item in front of the door, which in the end would most likely result into something exploding when the monster eventually does come to it.
Oh, that's a kind of alternative usefulness for a barricade. Is
Yeah.
being a landmine?
I suppose so. It's a trap basically for the a very convenient trap.
Listen, a claymore is just a barricade that's a little lower and a lot hardier.
All right. So I got the item here that I was searching for. Oh, is there anything useful in here? Oh, ammunition. We'd love to see it. So we obtained the shotgun, which is another useful item we can have as well. So I think how many more? There's still a couple lockers we can open up. So let's. And I know where we can find that locker. And hopefully we can get a useful item. Is this open or is this... Oh no, it's just open. I thought it was exploded. Now when you just see an open archway like this, you just think, is it exploded or is it just open? That's always an interesting question to ask. There we go. So the code was 4087. 4087. Ammunition, photo. Do we need any more photos? That's something I'm wondering about. Because I know we got 10 photos. I think... Oh, I don't think I need to track photos anymore because... Yeah, I think I got all my photos related goals, so I don't need to keep track of them anymore. I don't think, because we don't need notes anymore as well. Okay, so we got what we need out of that. Could it be right behind me? Perhaps.
Now, as somebody who is passingly familiar with this game, I feel I must ask. This is a very labyrinthine area we're in. Is it procedurally generated or just complicated?
So the map itself is, it's not randomly generated. It is like a constructed map, like with a specific map that we can like learn and whatnot. The stuff that gets randomly generated can be, for example, the stuff we find around, like for example, the loot we find, the codes we get out of the dog tags, some of the traps as well get randomized. All these, like lots of the things that we find within Israel can get randomized to a certain extent, but the actual layouts always remain the same. Also, it will be interesting to see if maybe in the future game, if they would want to do that. Yeah, there
As
goes.
once again, the horror stranger on mic, it seems. I was unaware. Are Amnesia games still in active development? Are they making more still?
So this one came out in 2023.
That's pretty recent.
And we don't. I'm not sure what Frictional Games is up to, but they're probably working on whatever is their next game. I'm not sure what the next title would be. But yeah, this game is pretty experimental compared to what they usually do, but it's really fun. It's really fun. Wait, I was gonna go out without even thinking of what my plan is.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say you were gonna go out without even thinking of whether or not the door would explode. Always think about that first.
Yes, that is very important. Just putting some bullets in a shotgun. It is a game to love, definitely, as in chat. It is worthy of love. It's a really good game. Okay, so I think the next move is to go to the arsenal. The only I think some two items I really wish we could obtain could be the lighter and the gas mask. First off, because first off, we've got goals to obtain those items, but because we, especially with the lighter, it would open up quite a few goals to do that. So yeah. And yeah, just to answer the question in chat about the doors exploding, we have an incentive for a mod that basically makes stuff explode. So yeah, it definitely gets very interesting. Then I'm thinking, okay, it's probably for now. I'm just not gonna take the shotgun, which is probably I'm gonna head over to the arsenal area, and I forgot there were rats, and the fact that we don't have any lighter or any meat right now is not good. Yes, I've played it a handful of times. Unfortunately, we needed to protect. Oh, maybe there an item we can get in there. Wait, can we? There we go. I just want to explode the rats. We'll just then need to hide. No, there's nothing. Okay. Oh, crap.
Oh, that lovely delay. Noise is dangerous, considering being careful how much you explode.
It's the noise that gets you.
Yep, not the fire. Not the entire desk that just kersploded in your face.
Yes, indeed. I need to be, yeah. Well, I'm stuck until the fire clears out, I guess. How did... Yeah, I just need to explode less. Yeah, the monster does that all the time because the monster will hit items around and all items explode. He constantly explodes himself. Will the pillow be explosive? I wonder if I can explode rat with the pillow. I don't know if this will work. Oh wait, actually I've got worst case I've got a better item here. Empty bottle. Good old reliable. But I want to try and throw a pillow at them. Will it work?
You just run out and you're like, pillow fight! And the rats are like, no!
That's not pillow, that's
Well-
nitroglycerin.
Anyways, it looks like the rats are gone. Probably the explosions from earlier probably cleared them away already. But-
They read the writing on the wall.
But yeah, it's okay. There we go, we're getting to the arsenal. So because we've got the bow cutters, actually I'm thinking about it. We could actually go to the Roman tunnels first, I think. And try and get... Oh, it's actually dumb, because in this case I should have taken the shotgun to fight, well, the shotgunner. The only other enemy in the game. Well, I mean, we can do that with the gun too. Oh, and that was not smart, whatever I just did.
That does sound like a pillow fight short enough to be its own ASDF movie.
Probably. Oh god. Well, I guess we're just gonna need to wait because we can't move out until this is cleared. We don't have the gas mask. We're lucky that the gas has not reached all the way here.
I have questions about how diffusion works in this world.
It's very convenient, I suppose.
The gas was like, oh, that's a little bit far, man. I'm not really going all the way over there, okay?
Yeah, it's leaving a little convenient area for us to stay safe. I was gonna... There we go, look at this. Clearing out. For us.
Yep, while we have just a moment, Pika, I would like to ask, what is our current goal? What's our plan for getting these bingos right now? Because we have just over 50 minutes left in our estimate.
So, considering... Oh god, rats, please. Okay, so because
Considering rats.
I did not think about it, because at first my goal was to go to the arsenal. But when I think about it, okay. In the arsenal, I think there's at least one pocket bag we can obtain. But it's a pretty tricky area. But, you know what, let's try that. Let's explore and potentially transit, because I think there is a pocket bag that we can obtain towards the end of the arsenal, which would obtain us a goal. And then, when we're done with that, we can try and go to the Roman tunnels, where we can get to a goal such as obtain a rabbit doll, which opens up the retrieve the rabbit doll in a chapel goal as well. But yeah. Let's see. Hopefully none of that will lead to any big disasters.
I'm assuming you need the lighter in order to burn bodies.
Yes,
Or
we do.
do explosions count?
No, for that we specifically need to throw fuel onto the bodies, and then wait, we can't like have a no. Sure. Wait, can we grab stuff directly from here? Wow, that is cheat. Obviously, we have to go all the way around for that to work. But yeah, we need. Oh, crap! I did not spot the trap. That is not good. So 0879. 087, and I could bring this very wrongly, and then use the lighter on that. So yeah, fuel, and then lighter with fire for this to work. So you can imagine that this area is very risky. I think you can understand why. Looking at all the items that are lying around. This is very prone to explosions.
This world offers its own interesting anxieties, where the scariest thing possible is to encounter a hoarder. Oh my god, not clutter! No!
Exactly.
Guybrush Threepwood would destroy this world.
Oh my god.
Okay. We've got some more traps to disarm.
Is Monkey Island a deep cut nowadays? I don't actually know.
Hey, they came out with the new one that was like 2 years ago.
I-
It's not that deep.
Was it 2 years ago? They make a
think
new
so.
one?
They made a new one. It was the Return to Monkey Island, I think.
Oh my
I played it.
My browser search defaulted to Yahoo instead of Google, so I'm not going to be able to find out anything for the rest of this shift.
Wow. Yeah, it's gonna be a challenge, right?
This is why I don't update my computer.
Anything useful in here? Okay, this is rather scary. Okay. Now the advantage. Now I'm really scared that basically because of how many items there are, if the monster explodes something, I'm scared this is basically also a death sentence for myself as well. I'm not just for not just gonna be a useful tool for making the monster run away. So hopefully we'll be fine. But yeah, there's a very high risk of whatever the hell could happen. Okay, I don't think we've got any codes left. No, because I was thinking I know there's a locker at the end. Yo. Okay, the monster is apparently very close by, but I know there's a locker, so I'm gonna take the risks. There is a genuine risk he could crash the game, yes. Oh wait, no, the monster is right in this hole. Ah, crap. Oh, crap. Okay. It did not make everything explode, but it did explode itself.
Convenient.
See, I was not told that we were going to be playing as a wizard in this game. Our two spells being Meatus Yeetus and Fireball.
Oh god, oh god. Oh god, oh god. Lots of explosions everywhere. Oh god. This is a legitimate war zone right now.
I'm sorry, there is a third spell. It is Gun. 3 spells on our wizard.
Oh god. Rats, no. Oh, I wanted to see what locker this was. But I mean, we can't open it anyway. Oh crap, there is lots. Oh god, we can't move forward because there is gas. No.
That's probably caused by the explosions.
Yeah, okay, I just realized. Go away. Take
Did we just get a little smooch from that rat?
Oh crap! The cat.
Slow.
That cat. Please stop following me. And I don't have anything to heal with. This brings me flashbacks of summer 2024 where I was stuck in a vent and the rats ate me in a vent. While looking at me like this. Like they were just looking at me and then they eventually ran at me. I do not like this.
They're very, like, they're just sitting and waiting, and they've got very ooh-woo vibes of like, hello,
Well, could you
hello.
wish they were just being cute like that, but unfortunately I fear they're just... Unfortunately I don't think they've got nice intentions. So now I'm just gonna keep like staring back and forth between the rats and the gas and just to check until we can actually keep moving forward. So I think if you got any messages, I think now is a good time.
I mean, we can always give you messages with this time. If anybody would like to talk about, you want to talk about our wonderful cause? Y'all, if you're watching this and you're enjoying the Bingothon content and the bingo vibes, please consider donating, because we're raising money this weekend for the Fred Hutch Cancer Center, which does a lot of good for helping people deal with cancer's a really unfortunate situation that nobody would like to deal with, but unfortunately, that's how life works sometimes, and they're here to help people get through it. Amazing cause that makes a big change in a lot of people's lives. So please, if you have some extra money that you wouldn't mind giving to a wonderful cause, help us out. And then you can enjoy more Bingothon content.
Indeed.
Also, if you are not currently in a financial position to help out Fred Hutch, you can still help out Bingothon in other ways by spreading the word. Tell a friend. Tell a friend you saw Meatus Yeetus at Rats, and don't explain anything about why. Just give him a link and
Hippie,
see how it works. Yes, what's up?
You can't not laugh at my Meatus Yeetus joke and then use it later. That's illegal. I was sitting here floundering, like, oh, I guess I am actually not
nobody
that
liked
funny.
my Meatus Yeetus.
They're just standing there menacingly. Oh, stop. Stop it. And I can't, I'm stuck because there's these damn shelves and they're oh, I forgot I have meat. I shall cast a spell, Meatus Yeetus. No, not me, I'm not the meat, no.
Oh, no, rats!
Mistake.
I can't believe I've done this. Wow.
It's a flick of the wrist in the casting. You have to. It's Leviosa.
It's Meatus Yeetus.
Meatus Yeetus.
Yeah, I guess they, exactly, I think I just cast it on myself accidentally.
Oh, it was a rebound.
Yeah.
Can't believe that they found rats with magic armor.
Oh, well.
Unfortunate.
So this time, I'm actually gonna take the shotgun with me, and I think it is loaded. Pretty sure it is. And I think this time we're gonna do things in the reverse order. We're gonna go to the... Oh crap, yeah, we need to explode stuff. I don't want to waste that just yet, so I'm gonna throw a bottle. Wait, did I untrigger the trap? I'm not sure I actually did it. But I think I did. There we go. There we go. Bottle. Oops. Now we're gonna throw this. Yeah, I might need to. This is probably a terrible idea. Okay. Hopefully he won't follow me straight into the next area. I don't know if... Oh crap. This might not be a good idea what I've just done. Terrible idea.
Listen, we run on bad ideas around here. That's as much as I know.
Oh, I forgot there was a trap as well, the gas trap. But although in this case it might actually play in our benefit to make the monster go away, because I think we should not like the gas.
Oh, I thought it could gas the rats.
Oh, there we go.
Rats are gas proof.
There we
They've
go.
got
The
tiny gas masks. That's what the uwu is
These are
drawn on.
These are well-equipped rats. My goodness, creatine and gas masks.
How
I
much
would
time have we
also
got
like
left?
to say, you're at right about 40 minutes now.
Okay, so if we don't die and we can keep going, we can at least get a few more golds, I think.
Yeah, for sure. That barricaded door using any objects in a room has been sitting there for a hot second.
Yeah, it's a sort of thing I keep telling myself, oh yeah, it's an easy goal, I can definitely do it whenever, and you just watch me end up forgetting to ever do it, despite the fact that it is an easy bingo, we can get there.
I would also like to say that I'm a horror game weenie. I could never play this. I have pretty bad nyctophobia. But I am now imagining our character as a Merlin from The Sword in the Stone, like pointy hat and everything. Makes it so much more entertaining. Just so much better.
That would be very interesting. Also, the monster seems to have exploded himself somewhere in the arsenal, hearing the explosion sounds I heard. Okay, so we're gonna access this area. There we go. So we need to drain the water. Wait, how? I forgot. Do we need to trigger something? I don't remember. Oh, I think it's okay. So we need to first open up, like, trigger something at the end, come back, and then... there we go. This is black. Oh, crap. I hope stuff won't explode in a silly way in this room. Ah. Come on. Wait. Oh. I don't see anything. There we go.
I don't see anything either, but that's because I'm not accustomed to the dark.
Chat, is it mean for me to say that I do want things to explode in a silly way?
Well, if they're gonna explode at all, can they explode in a silly way?
What would you call it explode in a silly way? That's a good question.
Yes.
Confetti.
Oh, that works.
That would be funny if they all exploded in confetti. There we go. Now I think we can trigger this. I think. There we go. We can drain the water. Hopefully, stuff hitting the floor will not make everything explode. Yeah, looks like we're fine. Okay, please. Please don't don't explode.
I thought you were just gonna say, please don't plank.
Please don't plank. It's so
an
out of
outdated
style.
need. Yeah.
It is current year. Please don't plank.
Pride out here, future-proofing the VODs.
Very forward thinking, I like it. Okay, we're soon gonna get to the Roman tunnels. There we go. Where we've got a different sort of danger in here. So I don't think we're gonna need... Oh, wait, no, that's not what I wanted. I wanted this. I think this is what we're gonna find to be useful around here. And we're gonna save as well, because yes, there is another save point in here. Thank you. We don't need... Okay, now there's a note, but we don't care about that. Is there any other useful item? We can get, like, maybe... I think there's some nice items we can find around here. I mean, other than stuff that can explode, but yeah.
Does the rabbit doll explode?
I do not know. I have no clue. I'd be very
Is
interested.
it possible to retrieve the rabbit doll if it is its current status is exploded?
That is a very good question. That is a very good question. Oh, you know what? Actually, let me just do a quick little thing, because we're kind of... There we go. And we're gonna need that extra space anyway. Oh, and I think... Actually, when I think about it, I think there's another pocket bag in here, in this area as well. I'm not sure, but I think there is. So this might be able to clear out this goal as well. So it might be a win-win in the end. So let's go. I agree with Flora. It would be really nice to have a lighter, but unfortunately we don't. There's some spooky stuff around here, but in this case we're just getting to Amnesia lore, which I'm not sure I'm gonna get into here, but yes, Amnesia lore.
Lore.
Lore. Oh yeah, that I know I mentioned the prisoner was the only other living being outside of us in the monster, but I actually lied. There is another living being. Now, he's not very
A rat?
friendly. Well, I suppose I just accidentally said here that the rats are not living beings. I suppose I should add another human being, which would be just ourselves, the prisoner, and this guy. Let me just set up the boxes so we can easily come out once we're cleared of this area. So
I choose to believe that his name is Philip.
It's a dignified name.
Mm-hmm.
there we go. Wait, do I have another box I can set up? I think there is. Yeah, here. There we go. Because I just want to be able to get out of here quickly afterwards. Okay. There we go. So there's some spooky figures here, but they're not actually presences. It's just spooky stuff. This whole area is kind of spooky.
Hence why we have pulled out our shotgun.
But there is an actual threat in here. But we're... Okay, we need to be careful around here. Wait, I just never considered the possibility. Can Toussaint basically kill himself with an explosion, because we just heard him scream? I genuinely have no clue. This would be so funny if the guy basically just killed himself with an explosion. Because he doesn't seem to be singing anymore. If you're telling me that he killed himself, that'd be amazing. No, that's nothing. That's nothing. It's just a ghost. Is that... No, that's just a ghost. It's kind of spooky, but... I can't confirm till I find a body. But... I genuinely get the impression he might have genuinely killed him. He actually did! Oh my god!
Can we get an F in chat for Toussaint?
Here lies
Philip.
Philip.
Yes, Philip Toussaint.
Wow. Well, now I am grateful for the explosive mod for taking care of him for us. Turns out the shotgun was not needed. So, let's get what we need in here. Is this door locked? Oh, it is locked. I think we'll need to explode it anyway. But there is no monster to be afraid of, so I think the thing I'm more afraid of is whether that explosion will end up killing us.
I will chime in here to give you a 30-minute warning.
Thank you for the warning. Oh, another empty bottle, thank you. There we go. So we've got a pocket bag here, which is good for us. Pocket bag plus 1. Which means we can also click this goal. So progress. We've got a key progression item here being the detonator handled. Now we don't actually aim to finish the game, so technically I don't really need to grab it, but I'm still just gonna grab it. But we've got an actual needed item for our goal over there. If hopefully none of this stuff explodes.
So we agreed that our last pocket bag of tea was oolong. What's this one?
Chat. What? Wait. Let me just. There we go.
Chat, give us your hot tea takes or your iced tea takes.
Boo. Boo. That's a 7:15 in the morning joke if ever I've heard one.
Listen, I didn't sleep very much. Good morning from the United States.
Good morning from the United States. Your hosts are not on a lot of sleep.
If that
What else
makes
is
you,
you?
me neither.
It was like, do you want to sleep or do you want a bingothon? And I was like, is that a question? See, matcha would also be my choice of tea. If we don't have oolong, matcha, delicious. However, matcha you usually don't prepare with a tea bag, so I don't know if it counts. Has anybody ever made matcha with a tea bag?
I think that you can make green tea with green tea leaves, but is that matcha at that point?
Matcha is usually when you mix it in. You could just have
Yeah,
a very
inside the
strong green tea.
I
Or
see
maybe
that we have
matcha.
picked up our potentially explosive rabbit.
Also, I believe we're only... Is that one pocket bag away or 2 pocket bags away? It's 2 pocket bags away from another bingo, yeah?
Yep, we've got 3 pocket bags. So I'm not sure if we'll be able to get them within the time, but I think we can at least try and obtain all rabbit doll related goals within that time. I think we definitely can do that. So let's see. If we could obtain the gas mask. Oh wait, let me just see. Okay, I think there's some goals. Since we've got less than half an hour left, we'll need to focus on goals that will actually obtain us bingos, because that's officially what the category is about. Because we're getting a lot of goals, but we don't actually have any bingos yet.
We are dodging them left and right, yes.
Yes.
We are changing it to least goals, least bingos, most goals. We're min-maxing this.
Exactly.
Is that max minning?
Something.
Vernacular can be worked out later.
We're gonna get retrieve the rabbit doll from the chapel, obtain 7 pocket bags but not 5. Don't worry about it. And throw a pedal bomb out of the pillbox, and then we'll have maxed out and have the maximum amount of goals for the minimum amount of bingos. I think.
I think that sounds reasonable. Okay. So let's set things up such that we can make reasonable progress. So now I know there's a question of what counts as barricading. So we'll go back to the main area and we'll see if we can do something that can count as barricading. It's a sort of goal I made without really ever really thinking what it actually would mean. Actually, I'm just thinking, did we get a code? We got. I don't think this will contain what we're searching for because it's a key. Like, it will mainly contain story content, like the code we got. And right now, I just feel like the arsenal. We know there's a locker, but we don't have the code for that particular locker. So I don't think that's gonna be. And I think this one was useless. Yeah, this one's useless. So, in case there's any like grenades or anything like that, I'm still gonna go open up that locker, but I don't think, because I think it's mostly gonna be just the usual story content that there usually is in that locker. Although there's some shotgun shells, that's always useful. It was 6975. 6975 shotgun shells. No, we don't need that. Yeah. All right. Because even if we because the rabbit doll, we would need. The problem that we're still a lot of it will hinge on being able to find either the lighter or the gas mask. Because without these items, it kind of blocks us from getting bingos. And we basically run out of codes. So that's certainly interesting. Alright, so we can probably do away with yeah, we don't need that. Yeah, we should be fine. Okay. So
I do appreciate the mental image that saving is just poking a lamp.
yes.
It's like the intrusive thought one, and that saves your game is, oh, I want to poke that lamp.
Well, the trick is that it's not poking the lamp, it's saying darn thing after poking the lamp that saves.
Oh.
Okay, without. I'm specifically trying to attract the monster now. By doing a lot of jumping.
You know, I heard that if you make noise, it'll attract the monster. So have you considered exploding random items?
I probably could.
I have a proposal for a new spell name if this rabbit does explode.
Tell us.
Nuclear combustion.
Come on. Come on. The one time I want you to come out, you're not coming out. Wow. I know he's like behind the hole right now. Hello. Okay, will it explode? It looks like it didn't explode. But now... Wait! Something did explode, but I don't think it was the rabbit.
Oh, the rabbit especially explodes other things. Got it.
Okay, but the rabbit is not here anymore. So I think the monster did take... I think it means that he did take the rabbit with him. We're gonna check that right now by going back to the chapel. In which case, that's another goal obtained.
That's what we in the wizard industry like to call a delayed blast fireball.
Yeah, Yeah, maybe it's just like a delayed, like the rabbit is like a grenade. You know, there's a delay.
Yeah, it needs to cook first.
There we go. That's gonna untrigger this traps. Yeah. Oh wait, is there? No! No. I want to see if this is useful, though that's useless. Ah, no, god damn it, no. Do I have a healing item? No, I don't. Oh, I wanted to see if this would contain any useful locker codes, but it didn't. Either way, it's... Oh yeah, go
I'm
ahead.
assuming when you hold up your hand in your inventory, that the blood is to like show how injured you are or something like that. But
Yes.
my brain did not register that was blood the first couple times and thought that you just like dipped your fingers in like an oil slick or something like that.
I
and we're just
also thought
looking
that
at
it was
it.
oil. I will
As
say.
like, oh, I got some stinky oily fingers over here. Like
Oh,
that,
man,
he
I
moves
touched
it
some
like he's examining it. Yeah.
It's like, oh,
What
Lord.
did I touch? Ew.
Ew. That would be a valid concern to have. And we also...
Inspect environs. Oh.
What's good is that we also obtained a pretty useful locker code, so it might also be a key. If we can find a locker, it might... Oh crap. No. No! Well, I died. I didn't realize it would be a trap. Well, that was interesting. I don't know how much time we have, but I think I might need to go on a very quick bathroom break.
We have just under 20 minutes remaining.
Okay, so I'm gonna mute myself, go on a very quick bathroom break. So if you want to have to read anything about the charity, now is a good time.
Oh, me and Pride are very skilled at killing time together. Don't you worry.
Oh, absolutely.
Pride,
I
I need to call you out real quick for the deep cut cunicular joke. I
listen.
respect it. I respect it.
You play to your audience. That's all I'm saying.
Pride is honoring the deep lore.
The deepest lore. The trick being when you get two good friends on host mic together, they're just gonna make inside jokes and hope that other people pretend that it's funny and laugh.
We could explain them, but where's the fun in that?
Yeah.
But how's it going, y'all? I hope everybody's having a lovely day. If you're in the U.S., good morning. If you are in other parts of the world, good afternoon. I'm jealous of you having been awake for longer. If our protagonist is indeed an avid finger painter, what do you think he finger paints in his free time?
I'm going to go with explosions. Just a guess based on context.
He has a lot of references from real life to work with on that front. He's very, very experienced with it.
It's all he can see. His optometrist is very worried.
They say that you should create art of what you know and are familiar with, and he took that to heart, and made some Kersplodies. I think he also might use either the rabbit doll as a muse when it's not exploding, or he has some horrifying monsters that he could take his pick of. Would you like to paint a void nightmare?
I tell you what, I would not. But
Me
to
neither.
each their own. Stuffed rabbit, void nightmare. I don't
This
know,
is the
rabbit might get
duality of
boring.
man.
All right, I am back. Apologies for
Welcome
for
back.
that. Thank you.
Welcome back. You have just about 16 minutes remaining.
16 minutes. All right.
Don't worry, we were discussing finger painting.
Ah, so
Yes.
what are your conclusions about finger painting?
Have you ever considered finger painting a void nightmare?
That is certainly
Or an
something I've never
explosion.
considered. Exploding finger paint? But yeah, the monster was just outside there.
Oh, is it
Can I-
the finger paints themselves that explode?
Maybe.
He's such an avid finger painter. He's covered everything in explosive finger paints.
That's what it all is about.
Oh.
Is it because, okay, the monster seems to be here. Okay, I'm just thinking. Because I don't want to barricade myself with the monster. That would be very silly.
It would be a power move.
If I were...
I'm not
locked in here with you. You're locked in here with me.
I want to see... I just
And
try
my
to see...
exploding rabbit doll!
I just want to see if I can lock the... Like, use the box to push... I want to see if I can, like, push the door to be closed and therefore be barricaded. And have the monster come out and therefore be locked in the room. On... Ah, no, it's not working. So does it... I mean, because it obviously wouldn't count if we were to do this, lock ourselves in. Because as we can see, we got a very friendly... Because, I mean, we can do that. Oh! Yeah.
There it goes. I was waiting for the explosion on the delay.
So technically, I do think you barricaded yourself inside and then did not remove the barricade.
I think that counts. I think that we have a bingo so far.
And there is now a corpse that is barricaded inside a room that no one will ever find.
All right, if you're happy with it, I'm gonna say let's go. All right,
I
bingo.
think that one counts. Yeah. Bingo.
Bingo, let's go. We actually have one bingo. All right, let's. We know there is a useful code in there, and I'm hoping it's a code with like a lighter, because then we could then do a 2-in-1 with obtaining the lighter and retrieving the rabbit doll. Like it could be very tight in timing depending on where the locker is. But it could potentially, like I think my aim right now is finding the lighter and retrieving this.
That
Okay.
would give you another bingo. Also, if you go on an absolute murder spree for the last 10 minutes of the run, you could burn 10 bodies.
That is true.
I
I'm
wish I didn't
assuming the
feel-
bodies were already dead, but you know, maybe not murder as much as disrespecting corpses.
It's also a felony.
Oh, no. You're run away from me! Run away from me, monster!
Scared each other.
Oh, there's a wizard.
Oh god, I never liked the pointy hats.
If anybody in the chat or watching this VOD later has any modicum of artistic skills, please, I need just a wizard at the end of a dark hallway holding a stuffed rabbit as a monster runs away screaming.
Rexy.
Pride, how dare you suggest art projects in front of me? I don't have time. I'm just gonna be sad that I can't do it.
I said in the chat or watching the VOD, you just
Oh,
gotta
okay,
not
I
be
don't
one
count.
of those two things.
I know that Rexy's been making art for the various runs so far, and so I don't know if Rexy is in the chat, but I hope she has heard this request, because I would be amazed if we get to see this.
I'm putting that on the spreadsheet.
Yes, please. We have a request. I have a request. Sorry, the Midna exists inside me, apparently.
Go on fire, let's go. Oh, goddamn rats, again. I don't care anymore, I'll just explode the rats. Oh, that was basically useless considering I ended up just hurting myself, but eh.
It was cool.
No, that was so random. Well, alright. Okay, let's get what we need.
That was the barricade from earlier exploding. Don't worry about it. It happens.
Potentially. Okay, so let's get to the chapel.
Speaking of deep cut jokes, I can never hear the barricade anymore without hearing in my mind's eye, this diner has incredible set design.
Valid. My brain went directly to Les Mis, but Pride's did go one step further.
It was one step stupider, yes.
Ooh. Let's be careful with the strap. On. Boom. And okay, now we pray, because I think the rabbit exploded in the hands of the monster. Is the rabbit here? Oh god. I don't think I actually see the rabbit. I'm actually starting to get concerned whether the goal is even completable, because I feel like the rabbit...
I feel like... Okay, chat. Does it count if we have fulfilled all of the conditions, but maybe the rabbit exploded?
That is, I think, a very right question, because... I don't know, because I gave the... Because normally what you're supposed to do is throw the rabbit... Oh, wait, is that... Oh, no, that's an arm. I thought that was the rabbit.
Oh, is that my bunny? No, that is disembodied body
it's a
parts.
human arm.
I suppose that's... But yeah, and normally the monster brings it back to this altar. But I think what happened is that it exploded when the monster grabbed it. And I suppose... Yeah, I guess...
Monster, handle your toys more carefully. Okay.
Do you hear the wizard casting a spell of exploding buns? I don't have another rhyme for that. That's as far as I got. I'm sorry.
Okay, so chat has concluded that it counts. So thank you, chat, for being
Let's go.
cooperative about that. So now we need to find the lighter. That's our objective. Now the question is, so we got an extra code, but we don't know where the locker for said code is. I think there's a couple...
8 minutes to find it.
Okay, I'm gonna go for a quick save around there, just to progress. But I think it might be in the central area, but if it's not there, I think it could either... The two areas I can think of are that it's either one of the lockers in the central bunker, and therefore in which case that would be easy mode, or it's the one in the arsenal that we couldn't open because we didn't have the code. I did not see what the name was for that one, and so therefore that's why it's tricky, because I don't know. There's one other area which I think can have a locker, but I'm not sure if it has a locker, but I think it's worth checking out. It's the area I exploded in earlier. Wait,
That's how I keep track of all the places I've been to, is whether or not I've exploded there.
I also, on that note, I realized that narrows it down very little, considering I've exploded a lot of areas. But and in fact, technically, it wasn't even an explosion. It's more the area I burnt, rather. So, oh, there we go. Here is the trap. We need to... There we go. Now, we need to... I'm not sure if this will contain anything useful. I'm just hoping this will. Because I know, casually speaking, this normally does. Okay, there's some rats. Oh, pocket bag. That's our fourth pocket bag. I don't think we'll be able to find a fifth pocket bag in the time, but...
I believe.
And I think that's it, because there's no any lockers. Do we want meat? Just in case, yeah. I think that's it. Alright then. I mean, if we're super lucky and find a fifth pocket bag, that'd be amazing. But, yeah. In the time that we have, I'd be surprised. I mean, I think it can be in the arsenal, so I think our objective... oh, there we go. Here's where we can use the meat. There we go. So what we're gonna go is we're gonna check in the central bunker what code we got. I'm also gonna save just because I'm scared. I'm always scared that something stupid's gonna happen and I'm gonna die. So just quick save. There
I
we
mean,
go.
when everything in the world explodes, I feel like it's a very valid fear
Yeah.
that something stupid will happen. There'll be an explosion. Who could have seen that one coming? And those do usually lead to death.
Yes, I heard that this is a common occurrence. That can happen.
Can you
with
imagine?
explosions.
Can you imagine how bad it would be? Like how bad it would feel to be a grenade in this world?
Oh man,
Lost
everybody
home.
stole my thing.
Oh man, I gotta go back to clown college.
Oh, zoink, Scoob.
Every grenade is Shaggy.
Nice. Unfortunately for us, it does not look like... Actually, I know what's another goal we can get. There's an explosive barrel. We can...
That'd be a
explosive
good one to
barrel.
end on. That would get
Look.
us another bingo as well.
Exactly, that's why I'm thinking about it. I just... But come on. Let's at least maybe get that one done. That would make this
Every
useful
barrel is an explosive barrel.
For this one, I'm gonna be a bit more tricky and we'll need this to actually be an actual explosive barrel.
Okay. A vanilla exploding barrel.
Okay. Come here. No! It decided to just randomly attack. Damn it.
Does that count?
Yeah, does that
Because I'm
count
pretty
as
sure
you
the stalker
blowing up
was there.
an explosive barrel on the stalker? Or did the stalker blow up an explosive barrel on the stalker?
I mean, it didn't get explode. It didn't explode on him, so I wouldn't say it counts. But I think I know an easier location for the potential. There is some stuff in that area.
We have 3 minutes, so if you can book it.
Oh yeah, we need to. Okay. I think here there should be.
We're
wait, is
trying to
that-
barrel it, actually.
Wait, is
That's
that
so
not an
true.
explosive barrel? Oh crap! I thought there was an explosive barrel. Is this not an explosive barrel in here? No, that's canister. Please tell me there is an explosive barrel in here. Explosive barrel? Oh crap! I thought there would be. Okay, that's. Okay, let's go back to that area.
Come on, Eileen. Oh, I swear what you mean with this barrel.
Okay.
I'll blow up everything. Believe.
Okay, let's shoot that. Oh, the wall. Oh crap! No, no. Oh,
Don't
okay. This
hit
did not explode.
anything else.
This did not explode. Okay.
Explode everything else, but
But the barrel, which is what I want. Okay, we'll need to attract him again.
come here, buddy boo. Don't
Okay.
you want to get barreled?
Okay. Come on. Okay, I need to open the doors because otherwise he's gonna break the doors and it's gonna explode away. We need to make sure those doors are open. Okay, hopefully he'll be able to come in time because now he's probably ran away. Monster buddy, where are you?
Monster friend. I swear I do not have an explosive barrel. It is a
Okay.
normal barrel.
Come on. Come on. Now he's just on his timer away, hiding and recovering from the explosion he caused. Come on.
He spooked himself.
Ah. I'd be I think it's gonna take too long for him to recover. Damn you! Explosions.
As it turns out, the explosion might have been doomed by the age-old problem of too many explosions.
Yes, indeed.
Well, okay. If chat will allow us a little bit of freedom with definitions, yeah? I feel like we have been, this whole game, stalking through these halls, yes? So, we, in a manner of speaking, are a stalker.
Oh, I see where.
If we blow up an
Yes.
explosive barrel upon ourselves, will chat let us get away with it?
Very good question. What does chat think?
What does
Chat, what you think? When the question is not whether or not we have met the qualification of exploding the barrel on the stalker, but who the stalker is.
We have a sounds accurate. We have a no suffer. We have a logical. Opinion seems split.
Come on. Yes,
we have a
yes,
friend?
yes, yes. Come here, please.
Listen, this won't be an event if we weren't overestimate. Come on over here, buddy.
Come
Come on. You can still have an explosion. As a treat, for morale.
For morale.
Yes, we did it.
Oh, Fred
Yes.
Hutch, let's go.
Let's go.
We didn't have to resort to semantic. I mean, we did blow ourselves up, so
We
either way.
got 2 stalkers for
We
the
got 2
price
whole
of
stalkers.
1.
Let's go. So that's there we go.
An excellent way to sign off the bingo card.
Yep,
Absolutely.
This was wonderful.
Yeah, I mean, do you have any thoughts about the whole process, Pika? Any final notes to bring to our attentions?
So any last thing? Okay, so an actual. Let me search if I can pull up. Can I see like the Steam Workshop? I would like to show everyone the actual mod. In question. Because it is a mod you can just get from the Steam Workshop. If it decides to actually load. There we go. So where is it? Where? I don't. Wait, is it called like something? Hell. Wait, no, that's not the one. Wait, if I put nitro. There we go. That's the one. Nitroglyceride Madness. That's the mod. Created by someone named MacGyver the Hero, and it is an it is an amazing mod. So definitely a big shout out to them for creating this mod. It was wonderful. Outside of that, I know that it is a host's job to plug things like the Bingothon mug, but I will say, if you ever have a Bingothon mug, do not, under any circumstances, throw it. Because not only will you break your wonderful Bingothon mug, but you also are at risk of exploding everything around you. So, with that said, stay safe everyone, and keep enjoying the runs, and keep donating to Fred Hutch.
Thank you so
Very
much,
well
Pika.
said.
Now, we will be back in just a little bit with more Bingothon. But in the meantime, we're going to take a little break and get up and stretch, get a little bit of hydration this early in the morning, and we will see y'all in just a bit.
Fred Hutch Cancer Center and University of Washington bring together the largest group of prostate cancer researchers in the world, all united to try to diagnose this disease earlier and cure it.
One of the things that's becoming abundantly clear is that prostate cancer is not just one disease. If you dissect a tumor, one cell sitting next to a second cell might be very different in terms of the proteins on the cell surface, the molecular changes, the DNA of the cancer that makes it tick. And so trying to sort of fold all of that information into new treatment strategies is the challenge that we're faced with today.
So we in the prostate program have a three-pronged approach. One is to improve the diagnosis with earlier tests, to tailor treatments with a precise method with genomics, and then also to improve risk assessment and maybe even prevent prostate cancer.
And it's been extraordinarily exciting to see the changes that have happened over the years that I've been doing this. The field has advanced quite a bit.
Yeah, good.
Our team of researchers at the Fred Hutch Cancer Center are taking a team science approach. All these disciplines coming together to really speed up the pace of discovery, speed up the pace of new research, and hopefully speed up the pace of better care of our cancer patients. So we're improving diagnostics on a few different levels. One is blood tests and non-invasive tests, but we're also looking at diagnostics such as imaging.
Developing therapies that are low side effect profile but have the potential to suppress all the key resistance mechanisms, all the biology that drives that cancer cell is something that we're very optimistic about, and that's stuff we're working on every day.
So if we can understand or identify the risk of prostate cancer, then we can screen more attentively, we can get them on clinical trials, we can engage them, we can give them a reason to get tested.
Donor support is more important than ever right now because it does allow us to have greater research endeavors than we would have previously.
These are the types of funds that we use to really move forward high risk, high reward studies that are going to help us to understand where the field's going.
We hope 5 years from now we'll be able to diagnose patients earlier, and then not only that, when we treat them something precise just to them to cure their cancer. And with your help, we'll conquer this.
We had an interesting question from Proazek there on if a monorail is a train.
It's out of the park. I guess, yeah, that is. I mean, she hit the ball.
We didn't say it was a valid hit, alright?
Google says that they are different.
I mean, if we literally follow what the doc says, I guess a monorail is not a train. Friendly fire on an ally NPC and sell clothes from Typhon.
Yeah, he was beating up Santa Claus and then he got naked, as you do. I mean, it's just a standard Thursday night for Typhon.
Is a tram a train? Probably.
Let me deal with one thing at a time. Can't believe I'm literally just having to Google what is a train.
3,000 years later.
Oh my god, is Prozac still loading?
It does seem to be that, yeah.
Oh my god, they put a bone in their hand and
oh my god, that's
you
amazing!
The goal sheet says you must hit someone with a vehicle and they must be defeated.
I think these requirements are given in this case.
Alright. A series of railroad cars moved as a unit by a locomotive or by integral motor. Wow, that was so unhelpful.
I've got a bingo board in space.
Oh boy.
Well, we got yeeted out the car!
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your reminder to always wear your seatbelt on a moving vehicle.
Especially while you're trying to destroy your car.
God damn it! Alright, I'm leaving. I can't be in this match anymore because I just realized that Ride a Train's on the board.
Welcome back to Bingothon, supporting the Fred Hutch Cancer Center. Now, while we are getting set up for our next run, I do believe that we have a special little segment, and I say I do believe because I have orchestrated this. You will see on the left side of your screen that we have Oh?
I need to call attention to the fact that it is playing Legend of Zelda music. This is perfect.
This is perfect because, as you will see on the left side of our screen, we have a blackout bingo for our hosts, and one of those is our lovely trivia corner, which means that's correct. If our... There it is. Perfect.
Ooh, am I allowed to look now?
You are allowed to look now, Pippi. We're going to be doing a Sporkle quiz.
I was so
It's quiz
excited.
time, and our quiz for the day is Zelda dungeon items. In
Oh, God.
anticipation of tomorrow's several Zelda runs, we do have illustrious Zelda runner Pippi in a top hat in the call with us right now.
Hi, I'm here to embarrass myself.
So hopefully we can put our heads together and figure out some of this, because I definitely don't know all of it. Are we ready?
Pride's also here to get embarrassed. Pride is also technically a Zelda runner. So...
Are we ready, though?
I am so ready. I'm so ready to play Sporkle.
And chat, feel free to jump in on this as well. In 3, 2, 1. I figure we start with what's probably the best
Oh
for
yeah,
us,
of course.
Skyward
Okay,
Sword.
so dungeon items, meaning the items you get in the dungeon?
Correct, because we have the Beetle and Skyview
so
Temple.
we got bombs. We got the Gust Bellows. Oh, the bombs, I think got
Bomb
used elsewhere,
bag
maybe? Bomb
in
bag,
Earth
true.
Temple.
Gust Bellows.
Everybody's going to see how bad I type. Ancient Cistern.
That's going to be our whip.
Whip.
We're going to need our bow. And, of course, our magma mitts.
Magma mitts. Now let's move on to some other ones.
I know the spinner is a dungeon item, right? You get the spinner
The
mid-dungeon.
spinner is a dungeon item. Let's look at Twilight Princess. We have the Gale Boomerang.
Yeah, the Gale Boomerang. The ball and chain is the Snow Peak Ruins.
Chain, Lake Bed, I believe is Claw Shot.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Time is Dominion Rod.
Oh, that is one, isn't it?
Yes, I did spell it correctly.
Yeah, there we
City
go.
in the Sky is a second Claw Shot, so I think it's just Claw Shots. Nope. Dual Claw Shots. Nope. I don't know. Twilight Palace though is that?
What
did
is
they count
that?
the sword? No, is it?
Let's come back to it.
The light sword.
The light sword. Oh, okay. Let's go Wind Waker. Let's go
Wind
Wind
Waker.
Waker.
Yes, we know some Wind Waker.
We got the grappling hook. We got the grappling hook.
Forbidden Woods is
that's the
Boomerang.
leaf, right? Oh no, that's the boomerang, right? Yes, you get the leaf right beforehand. Forsaken Fortress.
It's the Skullhammer.
Yeah, do you get the Skullhammer in the dungeon?
Yes. Earth Temple is.
Oh god, one of them is the hookshot.
Hookshot is Wind Temple for sure.
Okay.
Earth Temple is.
Mirror Shield.
Mirror Shield. That's
We're getting
correct.
there.
Now we're moving on.
We've filled in
Western.
almost all of Phantom Hourglass.
That is true.
By accident.
What do you get in the Goron Temple in Phantom Hourglass? Is that bomb shoes? It is.
It is.
Look at me. I remembered that.
We
I don't know what
that in the
Muto's...
speed run, I think, so I don't know. Okay.
I don't know what Muto's temple is. I'm gonna be extraordinarily honest with you.
Oh god, I know what Muto's temple is, I just don't know what item you get there because I'm halfway through learning the speedrun.
Let's move on.
Okay, Breath of the Wild should be easy, right?
Yeah. We get Rivali's Gale. Rudania is Daruk's Protection.
Daruk's Protection is ready to roll.
Naboris is
Nifta's Grace. Or that's Ruta.
Grace, Urbosa's Fury.
Yep. Hyrule Castle is...
Hyrule Castle? Huh? Do you get... Hylian Shield.
Muto's Temple should be the hammer. Oh, is it just hammer?
It is.
Yeah. GG's.
Spirit Tracks, we have the Guster? I don't remember what it's called. You blow wind with it. Sand Temple is Sand Rod, though, for sure. No?
I've never played Spirit Tracks. Sand Wand. Ooh.
Sand Wand. Link Between Worlds. I don't remember.
You get items in dungeons and Link Between Worlds?
Yeah, 3 of them are master ore.
Oh.
1 is blue mail. 1 is red mail. I don't
These are
remember.
can we go with just colors? We go with the yellow mail.
I think that's the end of the mails.
No, there's only 2 males.
Ocarina of Time, though. Deku
Ocarina
Tree.
of Time.
You get the slingshot.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Fire Temple is Megaton Hammer.
Listen, I watched the all dungeons GDQX run, and it is not helping here.
Shadow Temple, you get hover boots. Ganon's Castle, you get gold gauntlets. I am so sad that didn't accept it. Majora's Mask, it's arrows. I think it's just fire, arrow.
Wait, really?
Ice, arrow, light
arrow.
You get all the good items out of the dungeons in Majora's
Oh
Mask.
God.
I have not played Oracle of Seasons or Oracle of Ages.
Yeah, but apparently we've got the slingshot.
We do got the slingshot. I think there's like a bag. Magic powder. Magic bag. Seed bag. I don't know.
Seed satchel. That's
Legend.
That's a Wind Waker item.
Yeah, let's go with Zelda 1. I know that there's a raft. I know there's a ladder.
I've never played a 2D Zelda game outside of Phantom Hourglass, which is 2.5. So
there's a candle.
Actually, that's not true. I've played some of Link's Awakening.
Candle doesn't count the blue candle.
Oh, yeah, snipe from chat. Rook's Feather. I do remember that from
Feather.
Rock's Feather.
Yeah.
Whatever it is. Yeah.
Well, that's in several of them.
That gave us a couple things. Yeah.
Yeah, we have the wand.
Can't you get like? You have something that lets you swim in that too, don't you?
Oh yeah, you get the Zora flippers.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't think that's a
Flippy
dungeon
boys.
item. I think that's
No, is it just
Zora.
flippers?
Flippers, dude?
Flippers?
It is flippers. Let's go.
Yes, I remembered a thing.
Face Shrine, Bottle Grotto, Key Cavern. I don't remember any of those. I did play Link's Awakening. Link to the Past. What are iconic items from Link to the Past? Cane of Derna? Cane of Samaria? Yes.
Ooh, very
Book.
nice.
There's a book in there somewhere. I don't think you get that in a dungeon. I'm starting to panic. We are 75 out of 112, which is pretty good. Do we have any other 3D? We don't.
Listen. The issue is I only know the 3D ones.
Minish Cap. I know that you get like a jar. Dust jar. Dust jar.
Ooh,
Let's go.
Dust jar.
That's the only Minish Cap item I know. City in the Sky. We can still try for second. Claw Shot.
Does that count as the dungeon item?
Shots. I think so.
Am I allowed to look up what the item is called for double? It's double claw shots, isn't it?
Double Claw Shots.
That's what people say when they do randomizers.
It is double claw shot.
Okay. I just had to talk about Googling it. I didn't Google it. I just had to embarrass myself.
Do we have any chat heroes coming in trying to fill in some embarrassing holes?
Flo has it gauntlets. I don't.
Oh, there's Giant's glove, I think. No, Giant's mitts.
Do you get the iron boots in any other Zelda game? Is that a dungeon?
Not in any dungeons. Oh, what do you get?
So
There's
dungeon item?
Power Glove. Let's
Ooh.
go. Andy Glove and Power Glove. Power Bracelet, I think, is a thing.
Yeah, I mean that's a thing in Wind
Yeah.
Waker. Oh,
Hey,
and
we got
also
some.
a bunch of other things. Okay, so we should just name random items that are not dungeon items, and it'll work, right?
Yeah. That'll work.
Yeah. Okay, so do we got the digging mitts?
Digging mitts. No, it's
No.
not going to be anything from Skyward Sword. It's just the BBL items. Chat,
The
we might
bug
be
net?
cooked.
Fishing rod.
Fishing rod. No.
No, Bugnet.
Silver arrows, I think, is from level 9. Yes,
The
red
Pegasus
ring and silver
boots.
arrows. Pegasus boots is a good call. Boots. There we are.
We also have the mole mitts.
Mole mitts. Yes, Minish Cap.
Oh.
We have a minute left, folks.
Packies, Cane, Patchies, Patchies,
you spell that?
P-A-C-C-I.
P-A-C-C-I.
Cane. No, we didn't
No.
get that one. Magic lamp.
Magic lamp. No.
I'm just gonna start naming things from the Starbomb song soon.
Yeah. Hit me with it.
Rock's cape.
Rocks
These are
Cape.
suggestions
Yes.
from chat, not Starbomb.
Rocks Cape got us a couple more.
Ooh, very nice, very nice. Somebody said do the Master Sword. Is the Master Sword ever a dungeon item? No.
It's not. The Ganon's Castle one's gonna bother me.
Should be lantern instead of lamp. Magic lantern.
Flame
just
lantern.
Flame lantern is a Minish Cap one.
Well, that's 3, 2, 1, and that is time. 79%. Average of 39. We beat
We
the
did
average.
pretty good, y'all.
I said golden gauntlets. You can go check the VOD. That I got stolen.
Okay,
from.
so we missed magical boomerang. Wait, can you scroll up? Magical
Yes.
boomerang, whistle,
Whistle.
magic book, and magic key as one item. Winged boots, not the Pegasus boots, apparently. The cross. What world did I just step into?
There was a cross in Zelda 2, yes.
Zelda 2 is weird. The moon pearl, the fire rod. How'd we miss the fire rod? Pride, you're the one who plays the Hyrule Warriors. How'd we miss the fire rod?
I never used that weapon.
Me neither. Titan's mitt,
Titan's
singular.
Mitt. That's what it was. It's not giants.
Power bracelet level 2.
2. That I take umbrage with that one.
Yeah, me too. Golden gauntlets, as we said. Seed
said
satchel and ember seeds together.
Seed satchel, not bag.
Hey, I said seed satchel because that's an
think you
item in
did.
Skyward Sword. You can check me on that.
You did say that. And I did not
Magnetic
believe you.
Gloves.
Magnetic gloves.
Magical boomerang again. Hyper slingshot.
I need to play Oracle of Seasons. I'll be right back, everyone.
Yeah, just gotta go find the mighty hyper slingshot.
Mighty hyper slingshot.
It's not a slingshot, it's the seed shooter.
Seed shooter? Okay.
The switch hook.
Switch.
The
Mermaid suit. I gotta play Oracle of Ages. I'll be right back, everyone.
A long hook, not
that
hook,
should count
long
when you
shot.
say long shot. I'm sorry.
Also, I am so
nonsense.
sorry. In chat, it's Cane of
Cane of
Patchy. Patchy, not
Patchy?
Patchies. Cane, I'm upset for you.
Oh, it's called
Don't
the
worry.
Whirlwind in Spirit Tracks. The blowy nonsense.
Blowy is not the whirlwind.
You blow into the microphone to use it. It's pretty neat.
Yes, and then we have Titan's Mitt and the Stamina Scroll.
All right, chat. I think that 79 is pretty darn good for a couple
Honestly,
of Zelda weirdos.
Honestly, considering how few Zelda games I've actually played through all of, because I have my preferences. I'm not upset. I'm not upset.
I think that we can fairly safely tick off that part of our bingo board. Do you think so? Would you like to do the honors?
Yes. Ooh, I get to do the honors. This was, which was this called? Trivia Corner?
Trivia Corner, that is correct.
We have completed the Trivia Corner. Thank you everyone for joining us for
some
Trivia
nonsense.
Corner, a host bingo time.
Well,
Yeah, a link between worlds dungeon items is certainly
it's
a
silly.
decision.
It's
Yeah.
so silly. Anyway, thank you all so much for joining us in our Trivia Corner, but I do believe that we are getting word that our next run is about ready to go.
Ooh. Oh, it showed him in the corner on the board. That's clever. That's clever.
Yeah. Well, Pippi, if you would like to do the honors of introing our next run.
Oh my goodness. We do have a co-op blackout bingo of generic bingo. I know next to nothing about what exciting mess we are in for. I just know it's going to be chaos, and I know the all-important thing is that it is co-op, which is the best kind of chaos, is cooperative and hectic as anything. So, yeah, let us all give our attention to the co-op Blackout crew.